We made out
honestly,
quite
at this
intensively.
Okay.
day, oh yeah, we had very, very erotic sex while you guys were around the corner.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we both would have heard it, because I'm not sure if you know this, but the sound bounces in that little area.
Now, we sewed our mouths shut just so that no one would find out.
That's a funny joke, because I heard your fucking big-ass mouth the entire time. You can ask Alyssa. We both, I commented on it. I was like, what's funny about them having their conversation over there is that we can hear the sound of them talking, and they can't hear us at all.
We could hear you.
Yeah, but we were definitely not as loud as Matthew was.
Well, that's yeah. Well, neither was a nuclear explosion, but like.
Hey.
Fair enough. Wow, the second Aiden gets here, it'll be strange, because it'll feel like we have a full party for once.
We had a full party last week.
Because now we're not waiting, I know, but we're not gonna be, waiting on anybody else.
True.
It's so funny. Maddie found that funny.
I'm also glad that we don't have a number 8, because 8 is a sucky number, and 8 is gross.
True. But yeah, I was saying the sick thing, Matthew, because I don't want the child to become sick.
Well, I was actually going to say, at the age that he's at now, I'm going to be honest, I kind of encourage the sick.
You're not
Well, yeah,
the one who
but I still would just feel bad if he got sick because of me.
This is true. But the more sick he's now, the less sick he'll be later on. Because he'll have the antibodies for most colds.
True.
Yeah, I'm sick.
See, he agrees.
He isn't even educated. His opinion's irrelevant.
He's got his hands up in the air with a big smile.
He's just like his dad. He's not educated.
Hey,
So
don't laugh at that.
So that means that his opinion's irrelevant too.
Woo!
Okay. They're bullying the both of us at the same time.
Y'all make it easy when you have the same name.
I think he would have been smarter if you decided not to name him after yourself. I think you that was not self-inflicted, but I think that was like a self-fulfilling prophecy. You know what I mean?
Shut up. Shut up. All I heard was self-fulfilling prophecy. And shut up, because I talked to you about how much I hated your prophecy bullshit. Shut up. That's why
it's like the whole seventh son of the seventh son thing.
Yeah, exactly. If you name your son Matthew Jr., he will be just as stupid as the father.
Matthew, tell Alyssa to check her snap.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to... Shut up, Grady. Me too, that's my favorite. I love playing it.
Shut up!
I play it every time he starts whining, and it's usually a pretty long game that we have to play. I wouldn't be surprised. I don't hate the dog, but God, does he make it difficult to love him. Like, if you just rest your hand on his head, he'll, like, pet himself with your hand. Yeah, he's like a cat, yeah. Maybe that's why I don't like him.
God damn it.
I don't really like cats, no. If I had to say if I was a cat or a dog person, I would say I'm a dog person. It's not that I don't like cats, it's just that I prefer dogs.
You used to be scared of cats.
I did used to be scared of cats.
Now he at least acknowledges that they are definitely an animal of all time. I gave myself the hiccups.
Grady, hold on, honey, hold on. I think he has a cavity. Honey, you need to relax, alright? You're freaking out over nothing. Hold on. Gotta hit him with a... You know what I'm saying? Gotta hit him with a... Gotta hit him with a... Bum 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 ba-dum bum ba-dum. Ba, 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 ba-dun, dun, dun, dun. Good point, Grady. Maybe we need to use positive reinforcement when he starts whining like that, because he just shut right up. Ah!
Ah,
Ah!
Ah.
Oh, it's a little off. That's so tragic.
I'll
A
be
little
better.
bit. No, it's something I can fix, don't worry.
I have the hiccups.
I know.
I just don't know how to fix it off the top of my head. Maybe I expand it a little bit. Yeah, I think that looks a little better. The problem is just how Streamlabs works. It's like trying to snap to specific angles.
I almost just spat out my water on me because I hiccuped at the same time it entered my mouth.
Oh, I'm sorry, babe. Yeah, that's about as
This
close
seems
as we're gonna get.
uncomfortable.
How many? I don't think that'll help though. I shrink it down to be exactly the size of the screen. Don't think that'll help. Yeah, no. Okay. Expand it. And shrink it down. Sorry, I'm just fucking with something real quick before we start.
Uh,
I didn't hear anything. I did, but I'm just gonna pretend I didn't.
And you didn't what?
Exactly. Well, it's not gonna be perfect, but that's fine. Close enough to what I need. Okay. Go live. Episode 47. Confirm and go live. Ah, alright.
Yeah, looks good.
472 of Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, last time on Dragon Ball Z, Goku just screamed and then beat the bad guy 10 episodes later. And those 10 episodes of break was all him screaming and filler. So, now that you've been caught up on the entirety of Dragon Ball, after Dragon Ball Z, you know what to expect from here on out.
Right.
No, but real talk, no cap, no kizzy. How how is everyone doing today?
I'm doing pretty good.
I'm
Little
doing
sick.
solid.
A little sick, but
My UN meeting went great. As of today, I am officially allowed back in Earth's orbit and able to set foot on the planet.
Oh, okay, that's good. Is anyone in San Francisco with me?
No.
I was, but I got a little lost. I had to go out of town for a bit, but it's really foggy everywhere, and I can't seem to get back home. So
I think just walking in a straight line until you see gothic horror buildings is probably your best bet.
got it. I'll do that. So while we play, though, this first priorities.
Yeah.
Jesus
I'm
Christ.
packing a ship right now, and I'll be on my way to.
Brady,
San
why are you
Francisco.
whining so hard, dude? He just stood in front of the door and started freaking out.
Yep, I heard him.
Is there a
He is
noise?
not quiet.
Yeah, see what I mean, though? It's like a little off.
Yeah,
It's not the fault of the overlay, it's the fault of Streamlabs.
right.
You just can't perfectly fit it.
Okay.
Unless you know the exact pixel measurement you need, which I don't.
Yeah, I just use based off like what video games like usually run, so it's not gonna be perfect for Discord. But I never have Discord full screen anyway. So, but I think it looks
What
fine.
does the stream look like right now? Cool, I'm assuming.
Pretty
Yeah,
cool.
Hans did a really good job on making this overlay. Yeah,
Oh, it does look
I'll
pretty
go-
nice, yeah.
go check the stream. Let's see how it looks. It's a little the nameplates are a little off, but that's fine.
Only a little bit.
Yeah.
They're not gonna be perfectly centered, but it's okay.
Go and check the stream, everybody. It's very pog, very sick, and I would like everyone to say thank you to Hans for being so cool.
Thanks, Hans.
You're welcome. I am very cool.
Thank you, Hans.
This shit looks
Oh,
whack.
clean.
In the good way.
Oh,
Think.
Oh, people can see Furious a
It
Warlock, not a
smells
Sork
like danger
Rar.
and criminal.
Hey!
As
You
opposed
can't smell my occupation.
I'm just being silly goofy.
I have several.
Sork error.
I can smell them all
Oh,
distinctly.
gotcha.
They all have different smells.
The bad D&D class.
Oh yeah? Which one am I thinking about right now?
He also spelled sorcerer wrong.
Spaghetti.
That's how you spell sorcerer.
you can't smell
Get out of
my
my head!
occupation.
No.
And the
Murder.
best.
Isn't that how you spell
Oh.
sorcerer?
No,
Or is it missing
it's
an
an
O?
E, not an
ER
O.
at the
Well,
Yeah,
What's up, Jess?
oopie
it's
doopie.
Sork error with an E, not an O.
My dog's about to do
Sorcerer.
husky things.
Yeah,
OR just looks better to me.
I don't know, man.
outside by my class being spelt wrong looks nice.
Your class is not spelt wrong.
I think he's committing to the bit.
Oh, gotcha.
I'm committing to the bet.
Okay, I can't tell with Matthew because he's Matthew.
What's up, Jess?
Am I stupid?
Yes.
Yes.
Ooh.
Are we still talking about me?
Who do we kill? Me or
No,
Matt?
I'm talking about how sorcerer is spelled. It's spelled correctly.
Is it not spelled?
Oh, Jacob in chat spelled it with an OR.
Oh, okay. I was like looking at fucking Matthew's class. I'm like, no, that's
Yeah, no, I
correct.
spelled it right. Yeah, I spelled it right. Jacob spelled it wrong.
Jacob
okay.
Lemon, for real.
I'm not in chat. I'm just like looking at the overall screen of it.
Yeah. But yeah, good overlay, Hans. Thank you. Much love to you. You're very hot and sexy.
Wow, thank you. I appreciate it.
Oh, in other fun news, I've started on full body pictures for our characters. So far, I've got Fury's pose and Rain's pose. I haven't worked on any other of them in the ways of coloring yet, but I will get
If
there.
I'm not posed like a French girl, I don't want it. I am kidding.
You're not posed like a French girl, but your wife is in the picture.
Take your pick. French girl or wife?
I want the French girl, man. I need to be posed like a pretty princess.
She's putting Rain's crown on his head.
Oh, that's fucking tit. That's sick. That's sick.
Fury has
Gotta get that
Jungo in
tattoo.
hers. He's like perched on her shoulder.
You didn't go for
I'm-
the background big legs?
No, I decided not to.
What was the original gonna be like? Zach in the background with his huge.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
Just
so
Zach's
funny.
big legs. I think I already am going to want to kill myself after coloring in Jungo, so I think that's enough experimenting for Furies. Because there's already so many colors that I don't have right yet, so I already am about to stab my eyes out.
Yeah, Maluk is next on the block for what they're doing, and then Jarwin.
The
And then
chopping
obviously
block?
my own is last,
Yeah.
because if I start on Ellison before anybody else, I will lose all motivation.
So it's like a reward.
No, mine's the worst one. Because I will never be satisfied with the way Ellison looks.
I don't know if you could hear.
I just can't do it right.
I don't know if you could hear it in the background, but my dog's making husky noises. So.
You can also. I mean, I know it's not a perfect rep, but you can use the model from Baldur's Gate 3.
Well, the thing is, do I have colors, and can I, skin tone match for shading well enough?
Oh,
That's why I'm having such a hard time with Furies.
gotcha. Well, either way,
Mm.
we've been streaming for 10 minutes and we haven't started. So,
Let's go for 10 more.
Sounds like us.
but suffice to say, art is happening.
Mhm.
Slowly but surely. But that's okay.
Deemed art.
Anyway, last time on last time on the Dragon Addict presents Dungeons and Dragons Icewind Dale Frostmaiden. You guys did some stuff.
Yeah, we did.
That is technically
Now we have
true.
to do more stuff.
So last time, you guys, well, first Fury acquired the Sending Stone from the speaker of Cairden of All, which is something that she had wanted to do. So she did that. And you guys were like, there might be a bit of me coughing occasionally. Still a little sick. Good point, Ranger. And then after that, you guys were like, all right, we're gonna leave Cairden of All. So you guys got into the slart with Hyperia, and you were on your way to get started, and you heard this loud, strange rumbling noise.
Ooh,
And cresting over the horizon was a small little man on a big bike.
Just a little guy.
Just a little guy on a big bike in a bigger world.
This is my world, and you're all living in it.
You guys got in a bit of a, not like a scuffle. You guys didn't fight, but there was a bit of a disagreement.
I'll be right back.
And you guys did some you're like, hey, he's like, hey, and he's like, I gotta go then. So he went around you guys and headed in the direction that you were going. We know how the universe works out.
Weird.
Convenient.
Yeah, and he pulls up to the Black Swords HQ, and kind of sits outside the gate for a little bit because they're not letting him in. Then you guys pull up and your guys are allowed in, basically instantly. And then Storm, which is the name of the little man on the big bike in the big. was invited in. My father must be home because Ranger's losing his goddamn mind. Oh no, Grady's barking. Hold on.
Bro be barking.
So true.
Oof. You know, if you guys got something to say, you just say it in English like a normal person.
Huh?
If he's got something to say, you should say it in English like a normal person.
No, not Ranger.
Bark, bark, bark.
Settle down, boys.
Good Grady impression, Jacob.
Thank you.
What did you do?
I said bark, bark, bark.
That was a pretty good Grady impression. You're just missing the sounds of pathetic.
Bark.
Yeah, he has a whiny ass bark.
He's a little yappy dog. Of course he does have a whiny ass bark. His whole bitch ass is fucking vibe is whiny. Little rat dog. I love that little rat dog though.
Would you have him any other way?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Quieter.
Just because I like him and I love him doesn't mean I don't wish he wasn't obnoxious. The same with Ranger. Anyway, yeah. So Storm got let in to the castle, and Rain and Storm both kind of went up inside to talk with Barlow about a couple things. Rain asked him for a favor to keep an eye on Kane, the guy that Rain has been kind of looking into, and Storm asks about this person that he's hunting down. His brother, Thunder, who's been missing for some time. And apparently he's recently been up north, probably doing work with the Black Sword. And Barlow confirms that, yeah, Thunder was here, and even, like, here at the castle. And he briefly interacted with him, but it seems like he's been kidnapped by the Arcane Brotherhood. Well, by House Demir for the Arcane Brotherhood, specifically. And he's like, yo, these fucking goobers, go hang out with them because you'll probably find what you're looking for with them. And Storm was like, well, alright.
Alright.
As I should. Alright.
You guys kind of spent the rest of your night doing some, some personal stuff. Jarwin relaxes, Finch trains his owlbear Boreas, Rain spends quality time with his fiance, and Fury, Maluk requisitions a hammer and some potions, and Fury talks to her cane and learns a bit about Titivolus's expectations for her and his grand plan overall. Which shakes her a little bit, I imagine.
A tad.
During dinner, you guys are properly introduced to Storm, and he's like, can you help? And you guys are like, yeah. But we're gonna go travel to this really scary, awful place. So, like, we could all die. So, are you sure you want to do this? And he's like, yeah, man, sure, why not?
I'm down.
Can I bring my motorcycle?
I'll ride right across the ocean on this motorcycle.
I will. It'll turn into a boat. Maybe.
I'll freeze the water as he's driving.
I could.
It'd be like Frozen.
He's
Yeah.
like fucking. It's like the ice version of, rather the ice cowboy version of Jack Sparrow.
Yeah.
It's like instead of the casual like parody shanty music, it's like rock and roll.
It's
He's riding the
he's got
motorcycle. He's
bro's got
got me on the
Frostwalker
back.
enchantments on the tires. Frost Rider.
Yo,
I
that'd
don't
be
remember what it's called.
sick.
You're right. You were the first time.
Yeah, but he's like, all right, sure, I'll do that. You know, whatever. What's the worst that could happen, right?
The thing we said.
Yeah. Anyway, Jarwin meets up with the Queen of Winter in his dreams again. And she reveals that there is something in her castle, the Grimskala, called the Heart of Frost. And if he takes that and delivers it to her, she can absorb it, taking the Frostmaiden's power away and rendering her mortal, and allowing her to be killed. Yeah, and Jarwin's like, you got it, my lady. You looking crusty. Exfoliation. I'll get you that moisturizer. You got it, baby girl. And then they fuck. As they
Darwin
do.
has no qualms about fucking an older woman. Ouch. Smacked myself in the face with my pen.
Even if she's crusty.
Even if she crusty. Listen, it's not her fault she crusty, though.
She's not even crusty.
The crust are just, you know how like
Yeah.
create lines to indicate how old they are. That's it.
Uh-huh.
That's how we use it.
But yeah, Storm hooks up Stampede to the Slayer Ridge and allows you guys to travel faster. Maluk grabs the hammer and delivers it to Zack, who now counts as a siege weapon.
Fuck yeah.
And then Jarwin is like, talks to Finch and Maluk earlier, but it was not as relevant with Maluk earlier because Maluk did not understand what he was trying to say. Jarwin approaches Finch and is like, hey, listen, here's the sitch. We need to get this heart. And then Finch is like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, okay, I'll grab it for you. Don't break a nail.
And that's where we ended this session, as Finch passed. Boreas off to Barlow, and you guys began to pile into the Slarage to head out to the island of Solstice, specifically to Angajuk's Bell to hopefully take you there.
Yup. Alright.
All right.
So, Storm Rider.
Yo, that's me.
As you are in the driver's seat,
Wait a minute.
I require you to make a survival check.
I'm actually really good at those.
I
Sick.
hope so.
I have a plus
Yeah,
6.
because I think the highest we have is a +4.
I got a plus 6, so yeah.
Yo,
Nice.
W mans.
Whoa. Okay, that's gone.
I'm assuming Storm probably... Does Storm know where Angajuk's Bell is?
That is
No clue.
plus 12 plus, so 18.
He sees the map once and he's like, yeah, I got this.
Yeah, he's like, I have an impeccable sense of direction. I know exactly where we are. He doesn't have keen mind or anything. He's just got a good sense of direction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're actually proficient in survival. I'm surprised.
I thought it would be helpful in the snowy winter.
Well, yeah, you're right. I wasn't expecting it. Most people
Yeah,
don't.
Dan
take
wasn't
proficiency in
expecting
survival.
anybody to help anybody else out.
No, God, no. Eat a stampede. That's such a funny item in your inventory.
Yeah. Well, it never leaves my possession. Just in case any party member try to get sneaky.
Yeah, you kind of click in the. Boom. What did you say you got in your trouble check again? I'm sorry.
18 total.
18.
Okay. Yeah, you click in the key and you ignite the engine, and it just the engine rumbles and hums to life. You let it take a minute to warm up. It's quite cold,
Right.
and excuse me. After a few moments, you're like, all right, let's go, and you begin taking off down the road. As the portcullis opens up in front of you. Those of you who are used to this layerage are not quite used to it traveling at this speed.
Everyone's like grabbing on tight to the walls.
It's gonna fall.
Maluk, you're usually on the roof.
Yeah.
You are like hanging on to the front, like your legs are blowing in the wind behind you as you're like traveling.
I got a firm grip. I'm good.
Hang on.
Yeah, no,
tight.
you are not in any danger whatsoever, unless
I'm sitting in the front, holding on for dear life.
Yeah.
Thinking we should have installed seatbelts.
You are not in any danger unless storm comes to a sudden stop, and then you might go flying off the roof. But
Yeah, it's fine.
we'll cross that bridge if we get there.
There's a bridge.
No, there's no bridge.
There's a
actually.
bridge.
There's a bridge?
Stops immediately, sends me flying.
Yeah, Maluk just falls into the chasm.
We'll cross that bridge. No, we won't. I refuse.
There's no such thing as a bridge.
I refuse to cross the bridge.
Where's my... I'm so dumb. I'm such an idiot, guys.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm really stupid.
Yes.
I was looking for my book, and it was like right in front of me.
Oh, he's back.
Who left and
Turn
returned?
off my Wi-Fi. Everybody turned into robots.
I'm gonna...
Bop, 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 bop.
Skibbity bop.
Skibbity?
Sigma.
No, please don't say skibbity, Jacob.
Skiddity bop bop, skiddity bop 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 bop.
Skadoochie bop.
Skidoosh.
Alright, so. With an 18, you only have to make one roll.
Good.
So go ahead and roll a d100 for me.
Oh, well,
Oh, no.
I've been waiting to use you for ages, and I haven't been able to. I'll roll my giant golf ball, because you love that thing.
That thing's gonna keep on rolling.
So it's gonna be a long time before it finishes.
43. Listen, my desk is at an angle. It rolled into the corner of my dice tray. 43.
Gotcha. 43. With a 43, as you're driving down the road, you hear like a whisper.
Oh god.
Above over the side of my motorcycle going off?
Yeah,
Whoa.
it's like almost directly into your ear. It's not saying anything concrete. It's just kind of like a whispering mumble. Like the words are nonsense. It's just kind of that shit.
Right.
Go ahead and make a perception check for me.
Sure. Oh, I'm really good at this as well. Holy crap. Testing out all my proficiency.
You have a plus 16?
6.
You got a 6?
Plus 6 in proficiency. Sorry, I haven't rolled it yet.
Oh.
24.
Wow, imagine only having a +6 in perception.
Me.
I mean, I only have a +10, so...
24.
24.
Nice.
Yeah, with a 24, you are able to piece together the words now. As you're driving, you hear it, and it's
Uh-oh.
What?
Make a wisdom save for me.
God damn it.
I'm
Is
not-
Oral,
wait,
like,
that's
trying
not
to
my best
fight
thing.
us again?
Saving throw. Well, I'll just have to roll this then. Oh, dude, I rolled that 20.
Nice!
Damn it! No, I'm kidding. That's fine.
23 total.
23 total.
Forgot I got a new dice sound in D&D Beyond too, so want to test those out. They make a nice sound.
Yeah, with a natural 20, you hear the whisper, and it's like, come to me, and you're like, what? No. What the fuck?
What do you think this
And
is?
you basically space it out completely.
Okay. I take a look around. Do I like see where it came from without
Make another perception check. Or an investigation, your choice.
I am better with perception, so 23.
Very briefly. Off to the edge of the like as you look off to the side, you see on top of a snowy hill. There, who left?
Matthew?
Matt left.
Maybe his internet dropped again.
Sorry. You look off to the edge, and you see on the on like a snowy hill off to the right of the road, there is a brief figure. If you weren't actively paying attention, you would not have noticed them.
Right.
They are humanoid in shape, but not in posture.
Right.
They're almost like hunched over and significantly larger than a normal humanoid would be.
Right.
But you don't catch any details beyond that.
Well, obviously, as the designated driver, I'm gonna keep on fucking driving. That shit almost took over my mind or something. I'm not about that. I gotta go. I got a bunch of passengers, man. We gotta
Yeah,
At
man,
least
fuck
someone
that
with fucking
smoke.
common sense. Jesus.
Bye.
I think if one of us was driving, we'd be like, what the fuck was that? And stop the cart. But thank God for a store.
High intelligence and wisdom. Rare combo, am I right, Caleb?
Yeah.
Big facts, big facts.
We love.
Blitz with his like 11 wisdom, but like 22 intelligence.
Yeah. I made dumb decisions, but I was super smart.
You made smart decisions for, like, intellectuals. You made dumb
Yeah.
decisions when it came to people.
Yeah, morality's sake.
Yeah.
I yell out to behind me if they can even hear me.
Welcome back, Rain.
Yell out
Is
behind
everything okay, Matthew?
Matthew. We can't hear you. Nope.
Whoa, you're really muffled, dude.
My phone was being fucky and like buttons were getting pressed that I wasn't pressing, and it's just sitting on my lap. So I was like, "What the fuck?" So I restarted my phone, and I'm hoping it fixes my issue.
Weird.
You sound a little robotic,
Yeah.
but you're. Other than that, it's fine.
Autobots!
No, it's not.
No,
it's not that bad.
that kind of robotic.
Damn it!
It just sounds very like
Autobot,
grainy
try again
and like
next
sharp.
time.
Autobots try again next time is crazy.
Anyway,
What were you saying, Han?
I yell behind me if they can even hear me. To watch out behind because I thought I saw something in the distance, but I'm gonna keep driving anyway, just in case it tries to follow us.
Okay, can we hear him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Keep
I didn't
out.
know.
Something looks.
And now I'm paying extra attention after hearing that.
Something didn't look right back there.
Make a perception check for me, Ellison.
Cool. Sure. With my plus 10, let's see what I get.
Danny?
11.
Dirty 20.
Yes, Matthew?
Detect magic.
You don't detect any magic.
Just a
That was
guy.
a
I'm gonna
dirty
keep it
20.
up.
I rolled a 10.
And I'm gonna sit there
Okay. Just give me 1 second.
and keep it up.
You do not see anything.
Okay.
But you do get the feeling of eyes on you.
Is it similar to when the owls first were following us?
No.
No.
There is a hunger behind this one.
Oh, fun. I'm gonna definitely keep my eyes and ears out. So.
It's like, it just feels as if it's like you're a tasty meal.
Fun.
Thank you. Best compliment I've ever heard today.
Jarwin would take it as a compliment, too.
Jarwin's like, oh my god, these things want to eat me? God, sign me up. Do I get to eat them first? No response from Aiden.
Sorry, I was in another room. No, I had to run back to my phone. It depends on how they're wanting to cook Jarwin, because he's very judgy on that.
Yeah, he's like, if you fry me like chicken, this is over.
I am no basic bitch.
You gotta tenderize first.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta, like, have a
Tenderize.
saute, like a nice little.
The right spices.
You gotta go bougie if you're gonna cook Jarwin. Like, come on.
Exactly. The right
Cook 'em with nice
silverware.
wine.
You have to have them, like, with a nice marinade, like, have a whole bunch of side dishes and all this shit. There better be
throw 'em
a
in
bomb-ass
shit in the
dessert
house.
Throw them in
after.
a plastic bag and sous vide 'em.
Yeah, show me some
God.
respect.
Show me some respect.
No, you just throw them in with some breadcrumbs and make a shake and bake.
I think he would
be devastated.
mortified.
He would
Yeah,
be devastated if
absolutely
someone
he
did
would.
that to him.
Dried bread.
But it'd be funny as fuck. Imagine just, like, somebody, like, shaved gold or something and, like, shook that with Jarwin in a bag.
Yeah. There we go.
That'd be Jarwin's cremation ashes. And some gold in there.
Hell yeah, it would.
Jarwin's the type of bitch to be like, build a statuette out of my ashes.
100%. Ow. Fix me
He
up with
wants
that
a
cement.
motherfucking sand castle made out of his ashes with a little
It's like
tiny
if you
statue
cannot
in
make
there.
a bust out of my ashes, you.
What are you doing?
Yeah, you don't deserve me.
Mm-hmm.
Serve me.
Anyway.
Yeah, Ellison's just gonna have, like, a bust made of Jarwin's head and, like, have it filled with flecks of gold and silver and all kinds of shiny shit, and then keep him on a shelf in his house for the rest of his days.
That's beautiful.
Because Jarwin's gonna die before Ellison. Jarwin's fucking.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%.
Jarwin's gonna get himself fucking killed.
Jarwin's gonna die in his 40s. Like.
His 40s.
Probably from an STD.
Jarwin is like. I was gonna say. That's so funny that you said that. Because Jarwin gives me Freddie Mercury vibes. Like, live fast,
Yeah,
die
I was
young.
gonna say!
Yeah.
Alright, I'll take the compliment.
That's so true. Yeah, I see it.
And Freddie
I
Mercury
see
died
it.
of AIDS, so.
My favorite thing about that is when they did the movie, He
No,
walks
I
up and he
don't
goes,
think so,
"All right,
Aiden,
lads."
because this is a fantasy fun time game.
I just
Where
thought I would
Shit
ask.
like that doesn't happen.
There's no such thing as
Walks up and he
AIDS, but like other STIs
AIDS,
do
lads.
exist.
Yeah. Just not ones you can die from.
Fantasy fun time AIDS. My bad.
Yeah, there's like STIs that'll turn your penis purple. But
Oh,
like,
gross.
Is it just purple? Does it hurt?
yeah,
Does it smell like
Or is it
grape?
purely cosmetic?
no, it does not smell like grapes.
Smell like
It does not.
grape. Aiden, what the fuck? What the fuck?
No, it's a valid
That was a
question.
reasonable question.
Listen, I had a thought along a similar vein, but I'm not going to voice my thoughts out loud because 2 of us are streaming as far as I'm aware.
I don't care.
Text me.
I have an 18 plus warning on my thing. I don't mind.
Okay.
Same. So
Well, now I'm not gonna say it anyway.
Say it.
You
Now
can
I'm
say
embarrassed.
it.
Say it. Say
I
it.
wanna
I'm
know.
gonna send it to Aiden though.
Hell yeah, dude.
Oh,
you should also text me.
Yeah, brother.
and say it on my live stream as well.
Send it to me.
Yeah, just text the group chat actually.
No.
Oh,
I get first dibs.
damn.
First dibs.
Man, what the hell?
What are these signs? Oh,
Good,
weird.
my birthday
Everybody's in
party.
line to know.
Oh, yeah, I forgot that was happening. I'm a bad friend.
The 10th.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, Hans, really?
I did.
Yeah, Hans is
Yeah.
a terrible friend. I know who's not winning.
I've lost. Oh no, I've lost all track of time, honestly.
Say that.
Immediately disqualified.
Nah, I'm just saying.
You know,
that
that's a
people
valid
live.
question. No, that's understandable. And also, that would be hella awesome. Can I have that? Can I have that?
Well, let me
Oh my
find
God,
out
the only-
what the question is, and I'll give
Hold
you an
on.
answer.
I'll come out and show it to you. Give me 1 second.
Oh boy, build up for this is
Can I-
crazy.
The only person I know to say, "Can I have an STD?"
Can they have a customized STD?
Don't look at me like that.
I'm not like disappointed in you or anything like that. What did she say? What did you
Instead
say?
of not being angry, just disappointed, Dan's not disappointed, just angry.
You can't just say that.
Wait, what did you
Yes, I
say?
can. Yes, I can.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah, sure.
God, I gotta know.
Don't us in suspense, man. Come on, it's not fair.
Sure, Aiden, you can have that if you want.
Okay.
Did you Okay, hold on. Did you send him the second fit that you sent me or just what are you reacting to just what I showed you?
I'm reacting to what I showed you. Or what you showed me, rather.
Okay, so Aiden added to it. Give me 1 moment.
Oh no.
Yes, of course.
Okay, Aiden, I need you to clarify. What does that mean?
You know how like God or Jesus turned water into wine?
Yeah.
Oh god. I don't like how this is going.
Yeah, I'm familiar with the
You
Bible.
want your cum to turn into alcohol or something?
Oh
Forget
god.
turning water into wine. Jesus.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jesus? Overrated. I worship Jarwin, who turns cum into
Oh
wine.
my Christ.
Damn.
I'm sorry, wait, what does it turn cum into?
Nothing.
Hell
It
yeah,
just
brother.
tastes like wine.
Oh, we
Yeah,
love
it's
it.
fine.
That goes hard.
I could market that.
Haha, nice.
I can market that.
I
There's
could
a
market
fetish for
that.
that.
Crazy.
I can't believe you said that.
Crazy.
I
Listen,
can't.
there's a fetish for that. It's fine. It already
Alright,
exists.
Aiden, you're invited to my birthday party again.
Thank God.
It's fine. You're
Aiden.
just catering to the
Aiden.
people who have
Aiden.
that kind of fetish.
What? What's up?
Catering to the lowest common
What
denominator.
You name it.
What would I
You
name
name
it?
What do you name it? I need to know what you name this wine. Yeah, what's
It's
the name
Gift
of this
God,
fancy
duh.
wine?
Mm,
To the
mm.
what of God?
Mm-mm.
I bet someone heard me.
You said the jizz of God? Is that what you said?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, for fuck's
That's
sake.
how she sent it to me.
Oh my
That's how she.
God.
Hold on. Okay, I will. I'll send it to the fucking group chat. Hold on.
Well, I can't open this on stream.
You cannot. Open
You have another
this on
monitor?
stream.
I know, that's why I'm opening Discord.
Okay.
Hold on, I have to fucking. What the fuck? Discord, stop being stupid. Let me do the thing, please.
Let me send.
Oh my lord. Hold on.
This whole time I'm working on your section for the map, Crow.
Huh?
No, this whole time I'm working on your section for the map. What the fucking Christ? Oh my God.
I would also like to apologize as someone who is religious.
Nah, that's not sacrilegious at all.
Probably a good idea.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's sacrilege.
It is.
As somebody who is not religious, I also apologize.
I'm sorry for who I am.
I don't know.
You know, just for common human decency.
There is no
sorry.
need to apologize. That is
So, I have a
amazing.
question then. For Jarwin. Does
What's
what you participate in then become a holy fuck?
No.
Ooh, that's an excellent question. But
I
yeah,
also
can I
have a
become a
question.
deity?
Oh my god.
I also have a question.
We will iron shit out
You're calm.
later.
Hang on,
We can add to the
I
Jarwin
need to ask
later.
this.
Let's go back to D&D. I'm sorry I derailed this
Wait,
with
no,
a question.
this has to get out of me. Do you cause infections since your jizz is no longer jizz, it's a wine? Because, like, emptying, like, a bottle of wine in somebody, I feel like
No,
isn't
it's not. It's
no,
not
no,
actually
it
wine. It just tastes like
it.
one.
No,
Yeah, that's what we were talking about.
I'm
That's
gonna
just
be
what
honest
the
with
question
myself.
was. Reread
I'm
the
just so
fucking
sorry.
screenshot. It
I'm
tastes
so
like
sorry.
it.
that's okay, Jarwin.
I'm
You-
sorry
you
that I
just-
started this. Jesus. Aiden, I should have just sent it to you
Where
and
have I
been
gone
like,
in my
don't
life
say this
that
out
this is the
loud.
conversation
It's
I
I'm
have with my friends?
so technically I didn't say it out loud. I giggled.
Don't worry, Jake.
But I also cackled,
No,
so.
don't worry, Aiden. You're just spreading the word of God. Wink.
You're spreading something of God. I'll tell you that.
I'm so sorry.
Sounds funny though. What do you mean you're sorry?
Are you apologizing?
I need
This is
to
hilarious.
confess.
Are you apologizing to God or are you apologizing to us?
Yes.
When you said you could market it, I got confused because I was like, wait a minute, is this
Yeah.
actual jizz wine or is this like
Yeah,
wait a
bottle
minute,
it up
huh?
and sell it. Well,
Yeah,
because
it's
like
protein.
That's
okay,
where I got confused.
Would you sell it as
I
like
was
yogurt
wait,
or
It's
as?
like pink
Oh my
sauce.
no,
God.
that's a good question. That's a good question.
Put
No.
it in a parfait!
Ooh.
Like the fruit
You know
that
I'm
Jarwin
eating.
is.
Oh, my bad, Jacob.
I can make a cookbook.
I
Oh.
can make
They already have one of
Fine.
those, so
It's like the Mountain Dew cookbook. Ew.
hold on. Let me send something.
All the uses for fucking.
Darwin.
It becomes
Stuff.
like a coveted ingredient
What
for
is
like
it?
meat and shit.
Oh.
Mm.
Is
Welcome to the cult.
do you drink that out of one of those like
Welcome to the cult of
you know,
Dionysus.
Are you joking? This is not
No.
real. This can't
This
be
is real.
This is no.
What?
There are
wanna
several of
see.
these, by the way. This is
I want
not.
to see. What is it? Oh
No
Lord.
way!
What is this?
No. Semen.
If you look up the two words,
what?
if you look up
What
these
is
two
that?
words, there are several other options. By the way,
I'm looking at reviews.
Oh no.
I didn't know that there was
Looking at
multiple. I thought there was just
Oh,
the one that I
it's on
said.
Amazon? What? Oh what?
There's 62 pages in the paperback.
Oh my
That's
god.
like-
By the way, this is almost 20 years old.
Can you
This came out in
look at the fucking
2008.
reviews? Look at T's
Oh, yeah.
review. First fucking
Many
line
consider
is
it a great gift for housewarming, bachelorette parties, or white elephant parties.
My
White
girlfriend, I just
elephant
love this.
My
party.
girlfriend and I
Oh.
just love this cookbook. She takes
Oh,
care of the
yeah.
actual cooking part, and I'm responsible for gathering the ingredients.
Hey, Ma! Hey, Dad! You want to come over and see my new house? I made cookies!
I will never
Oh,
accept
God.
anyone who makes goods
Oh my
again.
God.
That's so gross.
All right, let's go back to D&D.
I need a
Oh my
moment.
God. I want to throw up.
I'm so sorry I participated in taking the stairs.
Hilarious
I-
gag gift.
I want to throw up.
Me too.
I like the
That's
cover.
not the only one they make, by the
I like
way.
the cover.
There's just a book called How to Live with a Huge Penis.
Rain's gonna make
Oh my
some
goodness.
cookies.
Okay, can we backtrack, please? Can we?
Yes. I will no
I'm
longer be
sorry.
asking questions.
I'm sorry. No more questions. They are for Aiden only.
No,
I have a
no.
bundle in Amazon. I have a bundle of the books, and the bundle is called Huge Penis.
Yeah, of course.
It's just the name of the book. It's called Huge Penis. Okay,
Do you have
sorry.
the book in there?
Yes, Big
Because you don't
Richard.
have one?
Big Richard.
Anyway,
Anyway,
so you guys, after traveling for a few hours, you're still a day or so out from Angajuk's Bell, so you will have to turn in for the night.
okay.
Who is taking first watch?
I'll go first.
I've been
Okay.
driving all
I
day. I
got
want to
second.
rest.
I'll go
Yeah.
And who's taking third?
I'll take
I'll
third
go third.
watch. Guess
Okay.
we'll both go.
So Ellison on first, Rain on second, and Maluk and Storm on third watch.
Works for me.
Yeah. And Zach can help across all of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, everyone who's making, perception checks for watch, you have advantage.
Cool.
Storm, you should take the advantage.
Alright.
Well, you're both making
we
it.
all
It's
do.
just
Yeah.
Oh, we both make it, yeah.
All right.
all right.
Me
Yeah, so you guys all kind of make camp for the night. Ellison, go ahead and make a perception check for me.
So it was 24 before advantage and 20 after. So it's 24.
Okay. The 24. The sun is just setting.
Mhm.
The snow has slowed down considerably. It's more of a light drizzle now than anything else. Or, I don't know if drizzle is the right word for snow, but I don't really care.
Okay.
A nice dusting.
It's a nice dusting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's slowly. It's a. After throughout your shift, nothing really seems to be happening. Nothing beyond like a few small animals here and there. Like a fox or a rabbit, whatever. Pretty uneventful watch. All right, Rain, go ahead and make a perception check for me with advantage.
Also, on my watch, Danny, I'm gonna be making like little ice figurines, hardened ice figurines for my wife to make a collection of little figurines.
Good oak.
That advantage was severely needed. My first roll was a 3. So that was a 15.
15.
Uh-oh.
It's a quiet night. The snow has picked up a bit more, actually.
Sorry.
It actually is starting to get harder to see outside of the camp.
That's where my nuts went.
Rain says.
As he grabs
No.
his trail mix out of his bag.
it's the snow is picking up again. It's obscuring your visibility outside of the camp, and you think you hear a cackle. Off in the distance.
So I'm gonna face whichever direction I thought I heard it. Do you need me to make a roll for that?
No, you're able to face about roughly where you heard it come from.
And then I might cast Dragon's Breath. And just fire breath, just in that direction.
Okay. Is that a save or an attack roll?
It's a save. And I believe it's a dexterity saving throw. To this
It is indeed. Thank you, Caleb.
Yeah. I will make a dex save with advantage. Okay.
It's a 15-foot cone.
Yeah, as you kind of step near the edge of the camp, about roughly where you heard the sound come from, you breathe out this torrent of flame as the scales around your neck harden, and your head kind of distends and warps into the mouth of a red dragon as you spew out a cone of fire. There is nothing there.
Does that wake up the rest of us? You know, him spewing fire?
Depends on how tired we are.
I would say it's not loud. Like, it doesn't have a sound per se, as it does a bright flash of light. So it depends on how sensitive you guys are in your sleep to light.
Maluk's still asleep.
I had dark vision. I don't know if that would really
I
apply.
like to think that Ellison has his face covered, so it wouldn't bother him too much.
Yeah.
Because he's sensitive to light, and he knows that, so he knows when daylight breaks, he's gonna be up anyway.
So no one wakes up to that.
Nah, yeah, I'm pretty
I'll
tired.
do one final check round.
Another perception
then-
check? Is that what you're saying?
Yep.
Okay.
18. That's better.
Yeah, you go and investigate the spot where you kind of shot out that gout of flame. And there are footsteps. Large bestial footsteps.
Oh.
Everybody!
And that wakes me up.
Ugh.
What
I
happened?
think we should move camp!
Okay, okay.
It just kicked me out for no reason.
What did?
What did?
PlayStation just kicked me out of Discord for no reason.
Oh, you're still here, so.
You're still here.
Yeah, I got kicked out though. I had to join back.
Oh.
I didn't even hear the disconnecting sound.
Me
I
neither.
don't know. It said I was still in there, but I couldn't hear you guys and I couldn't talk. So
Oh.
Strange.
Console Discord moment. If
Real.
you like
Yeah.
that.
for real.
I heard
Love it. Sorry, good.
I heard a cackle sound, so I blew off fire breath, and I found some footprints, some really big bestial footprints.
Okay.
I think we're being
Okay,
stalked.
let's move. Let's move then. At least a little bit, so we can get some rest. Some more rest, rather.
Yeah, you guys head down the road a little bit, probably only for like an hour or so, and then reset up camp. Maluk, Storm, go ahead and make perception checks for me. As everyone settles down to continue their long
Oh,
rest.
that's right. I already rolled earlier.
So we have advantage as well? Yeah.
Yes, you do have advantage, yeah.
Okay. 23.
23.
16 for me.
Okay.
I have a quick question.
I have an answer.
Do I still take a long rest even though I used the spell slot?
Yeah, that's
on
fine.
my left? Okay. I didn't want to take a long rest if I shouldn't.
But yeah, with a 16, let's get to that first. You don't really hear or see anything of note. It's just very quiet. The snow is heavy. The only sound you can really hear is the crackling of the campfire and the roaring wind of the snow. But Storm. That sensation of being watched has returned.
Again.
You can't really pinpoint where it's from, but you can feel the eyes upon you.
Could I... You said it was snowing, but not like too terribly, right?
It has gotten worse throughout the night.
It has? Okay. How badly does that impede my vision?
I would say you have advantage from Zach still, but you got disadvantage from it, so it's just a flat.
Okay.
Danny, I know you know, but Rain's a very light sleeper, so whatever sound you make, go wake him up.
Yeah. Same for Ellison.
Okay, question for what is Zach's like idol? Whatever. Is he how
Idle animation?
how easy can I climb this guy?
He's tall.
So pretty easily.
Because I kind of want to use him as a vantage point to look around, you know.
Yeah, you're able to do that.
Okay.
Yeah, you could just ask.
Could
He'd
I?
be
He'd
happy to
lift
lift
you.
you up.
Could you give me some height, please, Sir Zach?
Matthew, you have like an awful echo. Are you hooked up to your car speaker?
No. Where's my phone? Here, does this fix it?
Hold on. Yes. I will be right back.
Okay.
Okay.
I will stay muted unless I'm talking.
Okay.
So we're waiting for Dan.
Mm-hmm.
Your
How was your guys' day?
Been alright.
Your day's been good.
I honestly thought when I woke up it was already 6 o'clock, and I got lucky. So, but no, it was 1.
I've been up since like 5 a.m.
I was up at
Nah,
5
I got to
a.m.
sleep in today. It's pretty nice.
I
I
booked
also
that like
convinced Dan to do a face mask with me, which was fun.
Nice.
It was
I
just a
love
clay
doing face
one.
masks.
He wanted to do a charcoal like peel off one, but I don't know where mine went.
I
Those
love
hurt.
those ones. Those ones are
They
amazing.
definitely hurt. So we just did a clay one instead. So I also got rid of his unibrow, which is good.
But that was
That'd never happen to me. That's my brow of power.
This brow of power.
No.
Brow power.
Brow of
Crazy.
I just basically
wanna-
cleaned up the area around his eyebrows. That's it.
That's
There are
his-
two
Yeah,
separate
unibrow.
entities now.
We'll never know. We'll never see Dan again the way he used to be because he'll be a different person. That was
Yep. It's
Verify
like Dan
So he
when he
looks
used to have the
Pretty much
rat tail.
similar, except there's less hair, like slightly less hair on his face.
You shave his beard off too.
All the hair there
something.
has purpose. No.
I might shave
He's
it.
keeping his beard because I would refuse to kiss him if he didn't have his beard.
That's fair. I think
That's funny.
It's itchy as fuck when he kisses me when it's growing back. It's awful.
Not to
He
diss
did it once
Dan.
in high school, and I was like, never again.
Not to diss Dan, but I think he looks really weird without a beard.
I agree.
Yeah,
Oh,
awful.
Hey. Oops.
Yeah, you look fucking awful without a beard. Now that I've seen you with like a full-on beard, I hate it. I hate finding old pictures of you from like when you worked at McDonald's or like freshman year of high school where we didn't exactly have facial hair.
Yeah,
Not you.
I'm very
Jesus
unattracted
Christ.
without facial hair. It's the makeup of the male body. I understand it.
I'm thinking about shaving my unibrow just so it comes back thicker.
I hate you.
How thick can we get it, boys?
I think the unibrow is atrocious.
You got a burnt
Or
thick
by-
I think
unibrow.
if you want to shave the unibrow to make it grow back thicker, you gotta come off. All of it's gotta come off, dude.
hmm
The whole eyebrow.
The whole brow, no brow.
So it's
Do
even.
that. Don't test me. I might.
Do it, pussy. You won't.
just for the bit. I'll
You
do it, dude.
Do it. Prove me wrong.
If you showed up to my house tomorrow and you have like no facial, like no eyebrows, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you.
You're a strange man.
If he
with
does,
no
send me a
eyebrow.
video.
That'd be really funny. And I might do it.
Please.
Send me a video, please.
Well, I'll buy you a bottle of Nair. You don't have to shave. Just melt them off.
Because that's going to do the rest of my body hair, too. Listen, I don't have a lot of chest hair, man.
No, you just need to put it on your eyebrow.
Imagine.
I was gonna say.
Bro. The only thing I don't have is chest hair.
Imagine.
Couldn't
I have
be
nothing
Dan.
but chest.
Could not be me.
I know, it's
I have
like
nothing but
Jumanji in
chest
there.
and
I was gonna
back
say it's
hair.
not just below the belt. That's Jumanji.
Not just that asshole.
Yeah, literally.
Uh-huh.
I bet you could bring... No,
No.
inside thought.
Oh,
I
God.
can.
He could.
He could. No, he will.
I have.
He
I
is.
know he
right
could.
now. Hans, we hang out too much.
Yeah, we like switch that apart.
It's literally like not even every Thursday. Calm down.
No, we hang out too much.
Welcome to Jumanji.
It all started with that stupid emote thing we were doing the other day.
That was
Oh yeah,
this
Reenact's
morning.
emote battle.
That was not this morning, was it?
Yes!
My
That
sense of
was
time
last
is gone,
night.
man. I don't know.
It was last night, wasn't it?
I don't
No,
remember.
No, that was this morning because I
It was yesterday
up
morning.
today
Yesterday at 8:23. Thursday, March 27th at 8:23 a.m.
Okay.
I'm gonna kiss you.
Can you not, please?
I didn't say where.
If you're
Don't
on
worry. Lips is
Beyonce.
safe.
I didn't say that.
Let's
Listen, he was my husband first.
Okay, and
Yeah, we got
It's fine,
divorced.
back off.
You got divorced.
well,
Not in the papers.
looks like Crow and now have to fight
I'm
to
pretty
the death.
sure it's my ring on his finger. I would like you to back off.
Ooh.
Sorry.
Crow, you gotta start your
I don't know
boundaries.
how.
You gotta beat his ass.
That's what
I
I'm
got
doing.
that. I got that
Can you
homie
see that I'm
jealousy.
doing that?
I got that homie jealousy.
That homie jealousy. Okay.
You can
Homie silly.
That didn't work. That didn't work.
No, it didn't work at all. It didn't work at all. I'll workshop that.
Yeah, be sure to do that. Anyway,
So yeah, I climb on top of Zach, try to get a better
Mhm.
view. I asked him, "Can I please get on top of you?" He looks at me.
Ooh. Generous. Sorry.
yeah,
I'm sorry.
he lifts you up. He like
I can't
you're
help
not
it.
a very heavy fella. He holds you above his head. You have now. You're like 15 feet in the air.
Oh,
So you have like
perfect. Am I technically a huge character now?
No,
Oh.
you're still a small creature. But
Fuck. Do I get to see? Do I see any better from up here?
go make a perception check.
Ba-ba-ba. Oh, not 20! I swear to God. I like my rolls.
Yay!
26.
26. Natural 20 as well. No, bro, you don't see anything. He's just too fast.
No! It's too
fast, too furious.
I do have.
No,
do I have like the light skill. I do not.
You. It seems like whatever it was is running away from your camp now. They're running on all fours, kind of like a dog or an animal of some kind.
What do the prints look like? Does Maluk recognize them from his years?
Is Maluk awake? Oh right, yeah, Maluk is awake.
Yeah,
Still.
they're doing the thing together, I think.
Make a survival check. Right?
Again? Oh boy.
No, Maluk.
I'm assuming that in order for that to happen, that Storm let him know first, because I'm assuming Caleb didn't see it on his own.
Yeah, did you tell Maluk about the...
I say it's like running away. My there is gone now.
I got a... do I have advantage still or no?
No, you don't have advantage on survival. No.
Okay.
Oh, man.
So that's unnatural 20.
Oh, I'm gonna have fun with that.
Wow, we're getting good numbers tonight, boys.
Yes.
It won't last.
It's a little sus.
I only got a good number because of the advantage. My first roll was like a 3, and then my second roll was an 18 that other time. Or no, it was like a 5 and an 18. The other one was a 3 and then a 15. So I'm only getting good rolls thanks to the advantage.
It's...
How did he use guidance yet either?
Mammalian in origin.
Okay.
Not like a reptile or anything. It looks like a wolf print, but it's wider.
Oh, God.
It's wider.
Is it like a werewolf? Do we have a werewolf?
Oh, fuck.
It's not, Maluk, you've encountered werewolves before. This is not a werewolf print.
Okay.
Although, it is similar in size.
So like a dire wolf.
It's a werebear.
Like I said, it's not an exact matchup for us.
It looks like a wolf print, but it's a little bit wider. Kind of like a werewolf print, but not exactly. It looks similar in size.
Does anyone remember what the ice or the invisible stalker's footprints look like?
Luke never saw that.
Invisible?
Don't worry about it.
I'd like to worry about it if it's invisible.
Don't worry about it. We already worried about it. It's fine. It should be
We
dead.
already worried about it.
It is dead. But more could arrive.
Well, most
Wait,
of
did the invisible-
pretty much all of Jarwin's family is dead except for him, so...
Did the invisible stalker even leave, like, specific footprints? Because they are just, like, weird, invisible elementals.
It was just like blobs,
Oh, okay.
if I recall correctly. I could be misremembering, but I'm pretty sure it was just kind of like big pokes in the ground. Like if you were to like finger walk across the snow, that's kind of what it would look like. But obviously bigger and more spaced out.
I wonder what it could be. I don't think maybe it's another amalgamation of fucking ice and machine like Zardarok was making. Oh well, anyway, carrying on.
But yeah, that's all that you guys find for the night. It seems like they've run away. Storm.
Yes.
It is important to note this, though. As these creatures run off into the snow, one of them does stand on its hind legs
Ooh.
and stares back at you. It's broad up at the top and very, very muscular looking. It's got kind of, based on what you can tell from the silhouette, it's got kind of like a narrow, small head.
That's not good. Probably should be wary of that. I'll let everyone know in the morning.
Its arms are kind of like long and lanky and like with massive hands.
My love, what are you doing in the snow?
I don't have hands that are that big.
You have longs that are that long though.
Long?
Like
Longs?
arms that are that
Longs that are that arm.
Huh?
You get over there, Crew?
I also think I'm not that broad up at the top. My head is not that small or narrow. I actually have a fat head.
Fat head.
Sorry, I think my brain just disappeared for a minute.
Cannot believe you just compared me to this creature. That is so fucked up.
We don't even know what it is yet. Like, is it that insulting?
Yeah, oh god, babe, why are you so insulted? I don't know what the creature is.
Yeah, I'll send you a picture of what the creature is.
The creeper?
The creeper. Aw, man.
Oh, you get to say, oh man.
I fucking hate it.
Oh
here.
man.
The Jacob pause after. Oh, you're sending it to me directly. Oh. Oh, it's so cute! It's like a little hyena boy. It looks like a jackal. Look at him fucking Looney Tune ass
Is it a
paws.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah,
Fighting moles.
Yeah.
I will tell everyone tomorrow.
He's got fucking Looney Tune ass paws. He looks like fucking Sylvester
It's like
from fucking the cat from the Tweety cartoons.
You're right.
He looks
Sylvester Cat.
Tasmanian devil.
Maybe mouth wise, but not his hands.
His proportions I was talking about.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, you're real for that.
Yeah, anything
He's kind
else?
of cute if you wipe off his face. Bro needs a napkin.
Anything else pop out at night
right.
that I see or nah?
Probably
No.
learn some manners.
I get down off of Zach and
Yeah,
I
you-
get back to just watching around.
Could use the manners.
Does Maluk say anything to Storm?
Well, does Maluk see the creature or no?
He does not see the silhouette of the creature, no. He just sees the footprints.
I guess I let him know
So
about
Maluk
it.
And-
says
and, like-
nothing.
Drops of blood in the snow next to it.
Ooh, does he? Maluk grabs. Okay, he smells the blood,
Mm-hmm.
and well, I don't know. He's not like resistant to poison, is he? I don't
Taste
wanna-
it.
No.
I don't. Yeah,
Taste it.
I don't want to taste the blood. I'll
Taste-
taste the
you
blood,
know
but
what,
like I
though?
won't swallow
You're
it. I'll
gonna
spit
get
it out.
blood diseases.
Like,
Stop that.
HPV.
Stop.
No.
HPV.
The only diseases that exist in D&D are diseases that make your penis purple. We've established this.
But it's not an STI. We were talking about STIs specifically.
No, he's got
Do it.
pt purple disease.
Do it.
Petey purple disease.
Malone would.
He's got Nikas disease.
No.
Me, Cassidy.
Oh no! Don't name the disease after him, please.
That would go down in history, that's for sure.
I'm repenting for my sin, she says.
It's funny. Anyway, I'm not naming it after Jarwin Negas. It's just another Negas. You know?
Oh yeah, just like my ancestor,
Yeah.
The family is known
of
for
them.
this.
my brother.
It's an STI, but it's also like hereditary.
Your brother is
so-
your ancestor? How fucking old is your brother?
Don't you even worry about that.
I'm worrying about it.
Dead
Not
now,
gonna
so
get any
kind of
older
an
though, 'cause he's
ancestor.
dead, but like...
An ancestor is
I mean,
someone
he's
you're
dead now.
directly. No, an ancestor is someone you're directly descended from. For the most
Like
part.
Yeah, I
great,
know.
great grandfather.
Which is why I
I said my
how old is
ancestor,
your
and then my
fucking
my
brother?
brain was like brother.
Ancestor, you mean incestor, am I right?
No.
Whoa!
What the fuck?
Whoa! 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 Back the fuck up.
Buddy?
Oh, back it up now.
Pal?
I got the police on the phone.
It's not that deep.
Wait,
You
crap!
narc.
I can't narc again. I can't risk another
Yeah,
death.
Rain will get fucking marked. All because you decided to be a narc.
It was the right thing to do. Somebody should have said something.
Well, you know,
Like I told you earlier, Matthew, the issue is not that you had an issue with it. The issue was that you narked about it.
yeah, them's the consequences for being a narc. Ever heard
Them's
the phrase "snitches get stitches"? I was gonna say
Well, I
bitches
would
get
have been
stitches for a
fine with a
second.
few
Bitches
fucking
get snitches.
stitches.
Yeah, they
Snitches
had
get
to stitch you
snitches.
back together. It's fine. Called an autopsy.
Snitches end up in ditches.
And boy, did he.
I ended
Boy,
up in
did
the
he.
dumpster.
You did
I
end up
didn't
in the
even think
dumpster.
my body was ever found. I was in the dumpster.
Your
We
body
never
was
heard about it.
your body was definitely like brought to like the town dump, and like, you know, that's it. You're just rotting away.
Oh my god.
Rotting away.
You know, it'd be funny if he was, since he's an air genasi, if like all of a sudden he just started filling with air and just floated away.
I mean, he has levitate.
That's so fucking funny that happened. We were all collectively like, hey, listen, this was a bad thing, but you know what's worse than this bad thing? You narking to the cops. Here's death, by the way.
I don't know how me narking is worse than him supposedly killing his own children.
It could suck.
I'll never understand the logic there, but
I'd say you just had to be there, but you were, so I guess that doesn't really work.
I was about to say I was
Just
there.
killing spots
I
on
was
As somebody who was
victim.
there, you just had to be there.
Yeah, be there mentally and physically.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there was a
honestly.
staff meeting that I wasn't privy to, where a password change.
No, it was the staff meeting where we discussed not being a narc.
I wasn't at that one.
Yeah, it
I
shows,
wasn't at the
dude.
staff meeting.
Obviously.
Anyway,
Anyway.
so you lick the blood, and it tastes like blood.
Ew.
But yeah, but like
Ew.
anything different?
Make a medicine check.
A medicine check? Uh-oh.
Yeah.
You're gonna get fucking bloody tongue disease. Jesus.
Lung.
That's where his tongue tastes like Kool-Aid, right?
Only
Ooh,
if you
medicine
kiss
plus
him.
1, let's go. So 8.
Guy, do I know he's tried to do this?
No, he like dipped his finger in blood, went nope on the tip of his tongue. It tastes like you can taste the copper, you can taste the iron, you can taste the blood. That's blood, dude. Yeah, for sure.
No discernible taste.
Yeah, it's blood, my friend. Why are you?
Well,
Now your tongue feels
sometimes they taste different. Sometimes they taste different.
Why would you do that?
To see if it tasted different, if I recognize the taste.
Two different blood?
Yeah.
How often do you taste in blood?
I mean, not
You said his
often.
tongue feels weird after licking that?
No, my tongue does
No,
not feel
that was a
weird.
joke. That was a joke. His tongue
Oh,
wasn't
okay, I
actually
figured.
Random voice in the ether.
Let's see.
like yes, I did say that his tongue felt weird, but it was a joke. So
Okay then. Well,
Are we gonna wake everyone up and then follow the random creatures, or are we gonna just chill?
how much time left till the morning, Dan?
half an hour.
Uh,
The sun is actually coming up over the horizon right now.
I don't know if they'd like that too much, but maybe we should.
About what
mean,
time is it? Probably like 6 or 7.
Yeah, probably like 6:30, 7 o'clock.
But I'm not gonna wake them up. That's gonna be all you,
their
man.
territory
Ellison's
might not be fault.
body clock awakes him right about now.
Mine will
Alright.
body clock me up in about 5
What
10
I-
minutes.
What'd I miss?
You're finally awake. No.
It's
Hey, you!
It's
You're
pretty
finally awake.
So just saw a couple things. One,
alright.
something in the darkness was staring at us for a while, but then ran off. And
Fun.
Maluk ate some blood. Don't know if that's something we should be.
Yeah, that
I
sounds about
licked
right.
a little bit of blood.
That sounds
You
about
act
right.
like I drank a gallon of blood or something, okay? I licked a little
He
blood from
did.
the
He
ground.
picked up a whole gallon of milk, but instead of milk, it was blood. Drank that shit in front of me.
I
It's
give
great.
up.
Is Storm still on top of Zach, or has he come down?
I got down.
That'd be so funny. It's so on top of Zach.
So,
Alright. So you said they walked away. Which direction did they go in?
that point in the direction I saw them run off into.
I'm gonna go look for. Or actually, do they point out the footprints?
Around this time, Rain will wake up. What's happening?
Apparently, creatures were stalking us.
I
They
knew
ran
it.
away.
I wonder if I hit one of them last night.
Huh?
Mayhaps.
I get a nice blast of fire.
Did either of you point out the footprints, or
Did I see the footprints? Because I don't know if I saw them or not.
I figured
You
I
saw the
showed them the
footprints,
footprint.
yeah.
Yeah, there was also these footprints we saw over here. I imagine they came from the same thing, but
Pretty.
did I recognize what these are, or did I miss that class back at home?
You missed that class back at home.
Makes sense. Do we know what kind of creature this is? Like,
It's not a werewolf, but
on
it's similar
danger
to
scale?
werewolves.
whatever it
Good.
was,
I want
it
to
was
check.
standing
Shits
on
and giggles.
whatever it was,
Would
it was
I
standing
know
on
what
its hind
creature this
legs.
is?
Okay, Hans has been trying to speak like 3 times. Can we let him get this out, Matthew?
Oh,
I didn't hear him.
all I was gonna say was I saw it standing on its hind legs, so
okay, so it's a creature similar enough to a werewolf that can stand on its hind legs.
Right, Matthew. Go ahead and make a survival check to see if you recognize the footprints.
Matthew thinks it might be a werebear. Or something like that.
Well, Matthew's wrong.
as always.
You've met
I mean,
nowhere.
you did answer what it was. But, like, that's metagaming, and we're not gonna do that.
I honestly didn't hear what he said, so I still don't know.
Well, that would be a 10.
With a 10. You It's so funny because Rain has fought these creatures before, but you look down at this footprint and you feel like you know what this is. You feel like you've seen this footprint before, or something similar to it.
I'll look at a different footprint. Maybe that might help.
Yeah. Go ahead and make a survival check with disadvantage.
Was there any like fur or anything dropped?
No, there was not. With your passive perception, you can tell just there was no fur. It was just drops of blood and footprints. Matthew, what'd you get?
3. I fail.
Oh god, it's just you're looking at this footprint and you're like, God, I know what this is.
I'm gonna have to sit on it for a minute because I know what the fuck this is. It's right there. It's right there. I know what this creature is. Oh, motherfucker. Why don't you ask me again?
Yes, Ellison.
Why don't you ask me again in 5 minutes? I'm
Do you
stew on
know
it.
how tall it was when it stood on its hind legs?
Hey, I didn't ask
If
that
you had to
question.
estimate, between 8 and 9 feet tall.
Yeah, pretty taller than you and I. Probably like 9 feet tall.
Make an intelligence check, Matthew.
Can I think of any creatures like that my dad or any of his like friends might have told me about a creature that may match a description between like a werewolf but different on its hind legs?
Make a history
needing this
check.
height? Okay.
17.
I don't think I'm good at. No, I'm not good at history. Please give me a good roll. Please give me a good roll. That is a 12.
With a
Not
12.
very good.
Guidance?
No, you do not recognize that. Oh, you get guidance though.
Guidance?
Yeah,
What is
Hans
guidance?
uses guidance. You get a D4.
D4.
D4. From him, or
It's from me, yes.
do I just roll it? Is
You
what I'm
roll it.
asking.
You roll it.
Okay. That is now a 15. I still rolled a 12.
Yeah.
12 in total. Yeah, 15 in total is not much better.
That's just a cantrip.
Both you and Rain are kind of sitting there stewing it over. And Rain comes to the conclusion slightly faster.
Mhm.
I'll just look up and go, oh shit. What is it, Danny?
It's a knoll.
It's a knoll. Which is funny, because don't we have one of those at home? In the house?
You do.
Oh, ew.
But he wears clothes. And he doesn't walk around in the snow, so you haven't seen his footprints.
True. But he does follow the height range, yes?
Yeah, roughly. Storm hasn't seen Barnabas yet.
True.
Whom?
How do you spell that?
Knoll, Gnoll. Gnoll. Are you looking it up, Matthew?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a big hyena monster.
Which is why I said, oh, it looks like a little hyena or a jackal. Danny said, Caleb had said, oh, is it a knoll? And Danny went, yeah.
I was not. I must have
I like gnolls a lot.
disassociated for that.
They're my second favorite monster in D&D.
Gnolls are very cool. They're not my favorite monster, but they're definitely in my top 10.
They're just like a go-to monster. They're such a go-to monster.
Yeah, they're just like they're stronger than goblins, but they're cooler than orcs, I think.
Yeah.
So they make it for an interesting lower level enemy, especially if you're doing a difficult or a slightly more difficult campaign.
That's cool.
So are we gonna go after the gnolls, or sorry, not gnolls. Are we gonna go after the mystery monster, or are we gonna? Wait, did Matt find out that they were gnolls? Is that what
Yeah,
that
did,
Yeah, we
exactly
both
did
was?
he
Oh
did.
say,
shit, that's a no.
Okay, did you say
Yeah,
everyone that
that's
is a gnoll, or did
yeah,
I
he
not
did.
know?
He did. He said that out loud.
Okay, sorry. I just
I
want to
went,
make sure I
oh
wasn't metagaming.
shit, a no.
Okay. So are we gonna go hunt down the gnolls, or are we just?
I mean, if they're stalking us, we're probably bound to see them again anyway. I think it's just best if we just head straight to Angajuk's Bell.
I was about to say,
Okay.
I agree with that. They'll end up finding us somewhere, but now that we know, we can be better prepared.
At least we can prepare, yeah. We could have more people on a watch than just one. And
I can
Zach.
I can try and make an ice dome as better protection as well. Now that we know something's watching us.
Well, I mean, we knew something was watching us, we just didn't know what.
Or why?
When we get to the bell, we do have to leave our stuff behind.
True.
I will
But if they
encase
find
that
us
in the
again sometime.
thickest dome of ice.
What is this
Doesn't
now?
that only last an hour?
Well,
Or
an hour inside. I figure it'll last longer outside in the cold.
I would argue that if you're making ice in the fucking Icewind Dale, it probably lasts a bit longer, but I think it does only last. You can change the water.
It would only be
You
an
can freeze
hour.
the water, provided there are no creatures in it. The water unfreezes in 1 hour.
For an hour, our stuff is
that's
safe.
like, isn't that more of like if you're like freezing something into a block as opposed to like putting a dome over it?
Yeah, I would say based on the weather, I'd say it'd probably last a couple hours.
Which is not enough time to get to Solstice and find Avarice and come back.
And find the Grim Scala.
Mm-hmm.
And get the Heart of Winter, or the Heart of Frost, rather.
No, but at least for that amount of time, it'll be safe. I might still do it.
Unless like we like wait before ringing the bell for them to come find us again and then we kill them there.
I could set up a pretty good ice trap.
Fucking no. What?
I could thin out the ice maybe on the lake, so when they try to walk on it, they'll fall right in.
When you say the lake,
But
are
we're
you talking
going
about
under the
ocean?
lake.
I said body of water, quickest body of water I could think of because I was about to sneeze. And lake, for some reason, was the first thing that came to mind. Oh yeah, the ocean. Ain't it all frozen?
No.
I mean,
A decent like the top layer would probably be frozen like maybe 5 inches, but underneath would still be moving.
yeah.
So it's not very like stable or trustworthy anyway.
Yeah, I could make it less so.
Unless
I could sturdy some bits for us, a very good majority, and then weaken other bits.
but we're going underneath anyway because we're riding the whale to Solstice.
But you said if we were to wait a bit before ringing the bell to kill them.
Yeah. We don't have to be on the water to ring the bell. We can just wait either in front of our carriage or like around it for them to come to us. and then fight them on solid ground, kill them, and then ring the bell and wait for him anyway.
I was. I'd drop them in the cold water.
Maybe they can swim very well. Who's to say they won't just grab one of us and jump in? I think it's best if we just fight them on solid ground, just because we can't drown with them.
That's why I said I would weaken some bits and then thicken others so that they'll have to walk to us. But once they step on to walk to us, they'll fall in.
I feel like you're underestimating us at this point.
No.
Oh, Jesus Christ, what the fuck was that? Why did Alyssa just send me 9 messages on Snap?
I don't know. You're asking the wrong person. I'm in the car still.
She's obsessed with you, babe. Just like her husband's obsessed with me.
She sent me a video of your child.
Cringe, burn it. Just kidding.
I've tried.
He's got a little, like, freaking, ball pit ball in his hands. Your child looks just like you, Matthew.
Says that.
Alright. So what's the plan?
Fury
Either way.
chimes in after all this debate and says, I could just be getting cocky, but we did recently just kill another dragon. I'm sure we could handle a few gnolls. Whatever terrain we're fighting on. Yeah, we killed 2 of them.
Yeah. It's not that I don't think we can do it. It's just trying to find the best terrain to, fight them on. I just think it would be easier to fight them on solid ground as opposed to above water.
Yeah, I don't know why we would need to complicate things.
I think we should maybe just get to the bell first and focus on that, and then think about fighting them after we get there.
Yeah, they might attack us before we even get there.
Exactly.
Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Sorry, give me a second. Okay. So you guys are heading to the bell?
Yep.
Alright. Yeah, so, Storm, go and make another survival check for me.
Okay. Sorry, I've been a little out of it because a lot of people in the background yelling, so I had to see what's going on, but...
You are all good, my dude.
Okay,
All good.
that might not be as good.
Oh, you suddenly got louder. What the heck?
No,
You got closer to his mic.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So,
I have a stream open, I just
so
thought.
that's a 10.
Okay.
Then my roll, my streak of good rolls would end soon.
You get turned around a couple times, and it takes you a couple more hours than normal. Not that you know what the normal travel time is.
Yeah. Not that I even
Between...
know. Go ahead.
But not that you know what the normal travel time is between, you know, Barlow's castle and Angajuke's Bell. But, the group seems to be under the impression that it felt faster because you were moving faster, but it also took longer because you didn't know where you were going. So Ellison and Rain had to direct you a couple times.
Yeah. Alright, I'm not used to this area.
No, Matthew, you did not.
All good, buddy.
What do you say, Hans? I'm sorry.
happens.
Oh, I just sorry because I don't know this area. So what is this bell again? This is
So yeah, you pull up to a stop on the shore of the Sea of Moving Ice, and you kind of hit the brakes. Drop the kickstand. Everyone begins to kind of pile out of the.
Play. Bridge.
Hold on, sorry. I'm reading something.
Yeah.
Brain. Yeah, you kind of. You guys kind of all. Pile out of the slayerage. And you see along the shore of the sea, it's mostly frozen over, broken ice and stuff. Specifically one in basically a long oblong area, probably about 20 feet long and 10 feet wide.
Yep.
And across the water next to the hole is a small little island with a black bell hanging from a post.
So do we need to ring that bell, or what's this for? So what is the goal here?
So basically, how it works is we ring the bell, and after like maybe half an hour, depending on where he is, the whale Angajuk will show up and take us wherever we want to go that he can reach.
Okay.
But if we are waiting for the gnolls to follow us, we don't have to ring it for a little bit longer.
Do you want us to wait? Do you want to wait a day then? See if they were following us or not? Or wait any amount of time before we do the bell stuff?
Yeah, let's give it maybe like, what do we want to say, like 45 minutes, an hour? Or do we think that?
I think we should just abandon our stuff, or at least make it look abandoned, and then just kind of hide off in the distance and see if they come in.
I guess that's fair.
Yeah, we don't know how long it'll be, so if they don't show up in a couple hours, maybe we'll just have to ring the bell, but hopefully we can, deal with them before they, steal our stuff.
Right.
Hopefully.
Whatever you do, don't leave anything important on the slayerage before we go.
Of course.
I don't have anything important.
All my stuff is on my bike.
That's not on you.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm gonna use it.
How strong are no? Like, out of character, can they take like hundreds of pounds of stuff at once or something, or?
Oh, like physically strong?
Yeah.
Because
I get the
strength
feeling
stat?
that they can like steal a bunch of stuff
And
at
imagine
once.
they're stronger than humans, but they're not like superhuman.
This specific gnoll has a strength of 20.
Okay, that's a lot.
I take it back. Some of them are superhuman.
This one's not a normal gnoll.
Is it a were-gnoll?
No.
Is this?
Whoa.
Whoa!
Oh, what the fuck was that?
Is it
Sorry.
Buzz on the table?
No,
Is it
someone tried calling me.
Discord
Sorry,
did not
I'll be
want
right
Jacob
back.
to say
Someone
that.
tried calling me.
Fucking
You got censored.
Well, this is basically meta, but I was just gonna say, is it basically like a fang?
You're on the right, like, path.
Oh no, is it the even bigger one?
It is a fang, but it is. I think it was a fang at least. Yes, it was a fang, but it is no longer a fang.
Oh god, what does that mean?
It's the other one.
What's the other one, Jacob?
Is it the one with the flails?
Oh, the flesh maw?
With the
Or-
flind. That's what
Oh
I'm
no, it's
thinking
not. It's not a flint. No.
of.
Stunning.
Well, then I guess
Yes,
I'll be
Matthew.
pleasantly surprised.
I'm gonna pick a direction, and I'm just gonna start walking. And then with my boots of flight, I'm gonna fly up, fly back. Like after I've reached a certain point, I'm just gonna start making a false trail. Fury,
So you're just gonna like walk, fly, go back to where you started, walk, fly.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that way I'm not making another trail. But I like do it towards like woods or whatnot, like somewhere where like. Sorry, I'm eating chips.
Next time.
Where it would like be easy for like footprints to disappear.
Right.
I'll make some scuff marks to make it seem like them trying to hide it.
There's not exactly a forest nearby, but you're able to make it look convincing at the very least.
Like scuff the footprints in whatever direction and make it seem like at whatever point I tried hiding the footprints.
Right.
I'll like fly up and I'll like continue to do that for a certain feat.
However long your boots allow you to.
I'm gonna have an hour. So I'll do this for like 30 minutes.
You can use the boots to fly for up to 4 hours.
Oh, it's 4. Oh, fuck. So yeah, I got no worries. I don't think this will take me 4 hours to do.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll say this took you about an hour and a half. 2.5 hours left.
Alright. Fake trail done. Where are we hiding?
Everyone make a stealth check.
Did you say everyone make a stealth check?
Yes, everyone make a stealth check. I will make one for
Sick.
Jarwin. What's wrong?
Give me a second.
Jacob?
19.
This will be a group self, by the way.
Okay.
Jacob, don't screw
For
us.
those of you who are Fury and
I
roll
can help
poorly.
Fury.
Those of you who are Fury.
Oh.
Oh, sick. I got a 26.
How often can I use guidance in one day?
I got a 10.
Can you just put your totals in the group chat?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Jarvin's stealth is.
Hey, Jacob, I got 20 more than you.
Yeah, I was gonna say you balanced me out.
Well,
Jarwin got a 15. Alright, so we'll
Gonna run
start
that
with
back.
Jarwin. Oh. For those of you who are Fury, I did not realize how true that was. Alright, so just with Jarwin, Fury, and Ellison, that is 47. 66, 76,
Ridiculous.
90 divided by
90?
6. So that's a 15 on your group stealth.
Oh, gross. Guys, we could do so much better than this.
Because it's 90 divided by 6.
Well, I was gonna say I was going to help Fury before it was a group stealth, but...
I mean, 15 is not bad.
If only we had Pass Without a Trace.
Yeah, 15 is not
if
bad.
only Avis was here.
If only Amon didn't die.
Back.
I'll build you
Oh,
all,
well,
I'll make
I'm
you all
having-
ghillie suits.
You'll make ghillie suits is funny.
I like my child barbarian.
Alright, with a 15 on your stealth check as a group, you all hide below the,
Slayridge?
No. Sorry, I was fixing something.
You're not forgiven.
Wow.
Oh, that's too bad.
Too bad.
Forgiven.
It's too bad for you, because I don't care. Welcome back, Aid.
Oh, sorry about that.
No worries.
Everything good?
No worries, girly pop.
Thanks, G.
Yeah, so you guys all kind of hide behind a large kind of mound of snow as you all kind of duck low and keep an eye on the Slayridge. You guys wait there for how long?
45 minutes?
Do you want to say over or under 2 hours?
Yeah, the same.
We could start with 2 hours and just kind of see how we feel.
Where's Zach hiding?
Okay.
With
I'm
us?
also being really
He is
aware
not.
of behind us as well.
Zach is not hiding. He is standing with the cart, I imagine. Unless you want Zach to hide with.
Well, Zach would be coming with us, so I figured he'd hide. Do you want me to roll for him as well?
Yeah, roll an
Actually-
independent stealth check for him.
Okay, that's
I
a
was gonna say,
natural one.
actually, It'd be
Oh god.
Yeah, accept that.
He's sticking out like a sore shield guardian.
He doesn't know how to do stealth. He's just standing.
He got fooled by my false tracks.
Oh, so yeah, a natural one is a 0 for him.
Damn.
Oh.
Does he die? No.
Yeah, at this point we should probably just have him walk into the fucking ocean.
Yeah,
Nice,
start the trip to fucking Solstice.
Maybe they're waiting for us to hit the bell.
Yeah, after the 2 hours pass, like a couple hours passes, nothing shows up.
Oh, lovely.
Siri,
The sun is high in the sky.
I might only come at night.
can you have him go ring the bell?
Sure.
What's Zach's strength check?
Zach, ring that bell over there. You
Zach looks over to it, looks over to you, and just nods and clunk, clunk, clunk across the ice. Not quiet, not stealthy.
Gunk, gunk, gunk.
He's somehow making more noise in snow than a normal person would make in, like, tile. In a loud echo chamber.
Brother, where did my
Fucking-
pen go?
I
Definite.
ate it. I'm sorry.
Sorry, is that my shit? Where the fuck did it go? Bruh, I just had it. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, he runs over and he just kind of wiggles the rope, and it clang, 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 the bell rings, and he just kind of stands there.
So now what?
I say now we wait, because I think they might be waiting to ambush us for the bell.
I mean,
But we have to wait anyway. Joke will take like upwards of half an hour.
Did those guys only really came out at night? I guess we don't know that, but We might be fine.
About 10 minutes passes, and eventually the bubble begins to surface.
Buble.
Oh, it only took 10 minutes.
He's pretty close by.
Fair.
Ranger, leave him alone. Zach just kind of stands there. Nothing happens. The bubble is just sitting there, above the surface,
What is the
waiting for people to board.
what is the bubble?
Alright,
Then
again?
let's go.
I'll be
It's
the
how you
bait.
it's how you can go underwater.
Oh, cool.
Yep.
Do you like drive the
Alright, well then,
sleigh
let's-
ridge into it, or
What do you say?
Let's go.
do you drive the sleigh ridge into the bubble or something? Or
No, you can
no,
take
it's
Stampede.
Case.
okay, I'll do that then. I unhook. Does Zach stay here too, or
No, Zach can go.
okay, cool.
Alright, let's get going then. It looks like they're not gonna show up. So anything important or valuable to you, take with you. If you need me to hold it in my bag of holding, I will do that, but let's
Danny.
not leave anything too important here.
Yes, Matthew.
I want to investigate the inside of Injagook.
The bubble?
The whale?
Yeah. I want to investigate.
Yeah, and as you step into this, or as you drive Stampede,
I do say wait. I do tell him wait. Don't go in yet. Let me look.
okay, make an investigation check.
Natural 20.
I'm confused as to what you're investigating. So,
I was worried. He was close by. I was worried that they might have beat us to it, hit the bell, and been waiting inside.
no, there's no one in there.
So I was just being cautious.
Sorry, if I had known that that's what you were trying to do, that wouldn't have taken a roll. The bubble is empty.
Yeah, no, he came up quick, and they didn't show up, so I was like, my brain went, they could be inside.
They are not inside. Yeah, you guys all kind of... Yeah. Storm, you kind of walk or ride Stampede into the bubble.
I walk in.
And below you is like the flesh. It's like flesh. You are standing on top of a massive sperm.
Oh, this is very intriguing work.
And as you guys all kind of enter in, you all hear the, "Oh, you're all back, and you have someone new with you this time."
Who said that?
And we have two someone's new? Or did Hyperia stay behind?
Oh, right, Hyperion is with you. Yeah. He goes, "Oh, you have new people."
Hello.
Yep. Angajuk, meet Storm and Hyperia.
Hello, I am Angajuk. I am the fairy.
Ah, nice to meet you, Engajuk.
Nice to meet you as well.
How do you spell Engajuk?
Anga.
Wait 1 second, sorry.
Mississippi.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Hans' phone.
Okay,
My phone is off.
A-N-G-A.
That's definitely not mine.
JUK.
J-U-K.
Hi, Ranger. You have a bow, I see. Yeah.
Well. Him got a bone.
You got a bone to pick with me.
I was about to say that! Get out of my head! I was literally about to say he's got a bone to pick with you!
Very
Okay,
well, let
Sans,
us go
calm down.
underwater.
What'd you say, Hans?
Very well, let us go underwater.
Still can't hear you, Ranger's making noise. Hold on. One more time.
I'm just putting Engajuk in my notes. I'm writing fairy whale that can go underwater.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fairy is in the sense that it's like F-E-R-Y. He's not a fae.
That's what I wrote, yeah.
Okay. I just want to make sure that is an fact, that he's not a fairy. He's not like me. He's not a fairy.
Don't worry, my intelligence is highlighting that joke. Storm would
A
never.
whale of the Fae.
He's not a fillet of fish.
Give me that
Fillet of
fish.
fish.
Give
Give me that fish.
Give me that fish.
Give me that fish.
That is a fish.
Imprinted
Oh,
our minds.
I just heard the bone go down the stairs. I hear.
Ranger went down after it. You spelled Aiden's name wrong, by the way.
Huh?
Huh?
Me?
He spelled her name. He spelled her name Adian.
Oh shit.
Adian. The A, or not the A. The I goes before the D, not after.
Ah, yes. Adian.
Adian. Yeah.
Dope name.
What was the
Not
other
my
person
name.
what was the other person you mentioned?
Hyperia?
Yeah.
She's the wizard that's helping you out right now. She hasn't really had a lot to say because she's just been kind of taking in a lot of the information.
Mm-hmm. And also, you probably forgot she was here.
I heard the name.
No, I remembered.
Happens.
Basically, the Super Mafia is really funny.
What's basically the Super Mafia?
House Demir.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, pretty much.
Are you reading my notes? Okay.
Yeah, I am. I just thought it was funny.
I just used your words.
I forgot that I called them that.
Alright. Well, Angajuk, we unfortunately would like to go to Solstice, please.
Again?
Yeah, we're staying a bit longer.
How long is a bit longer?
Enough to either kill somebody or find somebody and then steal something from the Frostmaiden. So, like, a day.
Alright. I will come back. I will deliver you to the Frostmaiden's Island, and I will return precisely 24 hours from the time of delivery.
Awesome.
And I will do
Thanks.
that continuously for the next month. And if you do not reappear within that time frame, and I will not return the day after.
That is appreciated.
That's fair.
Thank you.
Not like another bell we can call you with on the other side.
No. We have to wait for him to show up.
Okay.
Yeah, we stuck.
Well, I'm sure we can kill time.
Sure.
You can give killing time.
Not only are you going to kill the Frostmaiden, you're going to kill the god of time?
Crota?
Fuck yeah.
Just
What
for
did
fun.
he do?
It did a lot.
Sprinkle that in there.
Good. Well, actually, I wanted to take some time because I want to make some more ammo. Because they only had 20 bullets.
You can probably do that while we're here.
I was going to say,
Yeah.
I could take some time to do
You
that.
can do that on the drive over, I suppose, is the way that I will use that.
As long as you don't hurt the whale,
Swim.
that would be rude.
The swim. No,
Yeah.
no. I got tools to work with and like a table.
Yeah, so Engajuk submerges itself and kind of like ventures around. Now, Storm, you've never been underwater.
No.
I mean, you have, but not like this.
No, yeah. I'm assuming we're in an ocean of some sorts. Or
There
lake.
is something breathtaking about the way the plants move. The water shines with the ice. Like the sun shines through on the ice, through the water.
Oh, it's a see-through like top?
The ice
It's a bubble.
is
The bubble? Oh, it's
Yeah.
sick.
yeah. You can see the there's not a lot of like aquatic creatures around, but you can see the few that are around, swimming around and going about their business.
Wow, you would never see a view like this back in my hometown.
I can't remember from last time, Denny. But are we able to like interact with the bubble, like put our hands through it and whatnot?
Pop
Yeah.
it. We all die.
All right, for like half the trip, half my body is like out of the bubble, just enjoying breathing the sea.
Wait a minute. It's like an actual bubble, not like a glass dome.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was like that's what you called the dome. Oh, it's
No, it's solid, right? But it's like made of solid magic, basically. It doesn't like it's not like flexible or anything. It is like, but you can like put your body through.
Oh, that's weird, but cool.
Do any sea creatures greet me?
No,
No, not this time. Can I try to call some over?
you're not Aquaman, big dog.
I know, but it'd be cool if one of them just was like, "Hey, yo, what's up?"
Aquamarine.
Yeah, you look over at one of them and you put your fucking both your two fingers, like your forefingers, on your temples, and you try to like. Nothing happens.
I do not.
He makes like the fish lips with his mouth and shit goes like.
Yeah, nothing happens.
Nah.
While we're going to Solstice, so guys, I'm not sure if I've told you this, but I have a stone that I can send messages to, and the person I have it connected to is. So is it Avervice?
Avarice.
It is
And you did
Avarice?
tell
Okay.
us that. I'm just
Okay.
letting you know you did tell us that already.
Okay. Well, Maluk is stupid, so he did not remember telling you guys this.
No, you're
So-
good. You're good. I was just making Caleb aware that yes, we did know that.
I appreciate it.
I agree. You are stupid, Caleb.
Hey,
Damn on.
shut your mouth.
Caleb is not
Shut your mouth.
stupid. Is he the most intelligent person alive? No.
But he's not stupid.
But he tried him damn best.
Try him, damn.
I graduated
do
high
best.
school.
You know what? I'll give you
Um,
credit. Not many people say they can graduate high school.
Fuck yeah.
Everyone in this call can say that.
That's true.
True. Damn. Look at us making
Although
that
I
in the
don't
world.
know.
At least I
Aiden.
think Aiden graduated high school.
Huh?
Yes, she did.
I did.
There you go.
I barely did.
So, but I have this stone, and I can send one message a day, and the person that's connected to is on Solstice right now. So I don't know if we want to try to message them or anything, but that is an option.
I mean, what would you say to her?
I don't know. What do you want me to say to her?
Honey, I'm home.
What is my objective? Want me to say,
Uh,
honey, I'm home? I can say that, I guess. That's fine.
I
No, no,
probably
yes.
would.
What's my objective?
You don't want to say anything that's gonna tip her off that we're gonna be there because then she'll hide somewhere. So, what do you normally say to her?
I've talked to her like 4 times.
Yeah, what do you usually say?
First time was asking for the name. Second time was asking for the name again because the first time she told me to fuck off.
Mhm.
Third time she told me her name, and I think that's it.
Why don't you ask her how her day's been?
So that's not actually a friend exactly, Malou?
I never claimed she was my friend.
Yeah, he didn't say that.
Let's be fair. I never claimed she was my friend.
Oh,
Why don't
sorry.
you just
I thought
ask her how her day's been?
Sure. I'll ask her how her day's been. That's fine. Oh, Mystic Ball.
You ragged? Oh.
Send me my message.
Hold on. What was that, my love? Okay. And you'll be right back.
No.
You run the campaign, Crow.
I would just no.
Yeah.
I would
you
just
said
wait for him to come back before you do your
no,
thing.
no, you can
Listen,
roleplay
I've
instead.
run a total of 2 one-shots, lady and gentlemen.
Lady.
The first one was not very
Lady.
good. The second
Listen,
one was like,
I still have
alright.
the titties for it, okay?
Drill Sergeant had ass.
No, don't go back. Stick with ladies.
Crow.
Who's the other one? Who's the other lady?
Well, all of us.
Ladies.
All right,
Yeah, it
ladies
was a
and
bit.
gentlemen.
Sup?
Thank you. Thank you. I love the voice change. That was great.
Crow.
I got you, baby girl.
Crow.
Yes, Hans.
I don't know if you, I
Right
don't,
on.
I don't know if you could draw if you can see my stream or not. But if you were to open it,
I am not. I am not on your stream. Give me 1 second. I will be.
if you were to
I will. Give me a moment.
faster, no.
Not that one. That one. Okay, I'm looking at it.
You have this is the example I'm using, and then this is what I made, and realized I put the mountain on the wrong fucking side. So it's staying like that. But in the end, it's how it's gonna be anyway. Because it matches up with the other side of the
That's
map.
okay.
So I'm shifting
That's fine.
I'm shifting your world around a
I
bit.
gotta look at this.
That's okay.
I literally fucking saw the mountain here and put it on the fucking left and not the right. And the lonely shack on the left, on the right, not the left. And I didn't realize until after I fucking made the bigger
Hold on,
map.
my love.
But
That's okay. Accidents happen. We'll just say that was the purpose. That was meant to happen.
well, no, I'm definitely
Give me
gonna say
1
stuff
second, I'm
shifts
taking
around
off.
and stuff.
Give me a second. I gotta take my headset off.
No.
One Mississippi.
Ho, ho, ho.
So what should I say? Should Malouk try flirting with this person?
No.
Why not?
Go for it.
Should you? How funny. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, I'll roll for it.
Oh, that was
Evens, yes. Odds, no.
juicy. That was really juicy.
Okay. Looks like Malouk's gonna try to get a girlfriend.
Huh?
Hell yeah, Malouk.
Honey, come sucky, blowy.
What?
Oh God, Malouk is not that crass. Okay, Malouk is a gentleman when it comes to romance.
Is he?
I feel like he would be. I feel like that's like the one thing he'd be like semi-sophisticated in, and like I say that in the barest minimum sense.
Sure.
All right, I am back.
Welcome back.
How are you?
Danny is also returned
Oh my gosh.
in a second, rather.
One misses.
There he is.
Can you clap for him?
If you'd like.
Hi, Ranger. You are so handsome. You are so handsome. You are so stinky.
Oh.
Also, Hans,
Clap.
for your stream, I would like to credit myself for the art in the corner. The top corner.
Yeah, it's all you. Also, my camera's off.
All you bestie.
Self-promotion.
Yeah, well, it's not promotion. It's just that was me
Yeah, that art.
trying something new.
That art that I didn't commission for and got for free. That I didn't ask for. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, the art you got for free that I've done for everybody,
Yeah,
so it's not really that different.
Artists trying to sell me art. I got friends who do it for free.
Completely unprompted.
Exactly.
True friendship.
You want to draw stuff for me? Be my friend first. Unfortunately,
You know they're a true friend when they give you drawings for no reason when you didn't ask for
Hey,
it.
listen, if it was something completely, like, unrelated to something that I am also doing, like, for example, if I hadn't made art for everybody and you wanted some, then I probably would have charged you a little bit, but, like,
right.
I would have asked for a commission.
Get your money. Get your money up.
Yeah,
Get your
exactly.
bag,
Gotta get that bag. What?
I said, get your bag, babe.
Exactly.
Anyway.
Can't be a girl boss if I'm not the boss of nothing.
I think by definition you can't be a girl boss at all. Or is girl boss a
Yes,
vibe?
you're right. If girl boss is a vibe.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like
Aiden as my witness, girl boss is a vibe.
yeah.
Hell yeah, homie.
You
Does that mean anybody can be girl boss?
yes.
I guess.
I girl boss too close to the sun all the time. I get it.
Girl
That's
boss
true, you do.
Girl
Let's
boss all
apply
over the
for
place.
girl boss.
I am
don't
Icarus
think
of
we have-
Girl Boss.
Like the Icarus of girl boss is kind of hard. Not gonna lie.
I'm kind of hard, not gonna lie.
Wow. I gotta write that down. The Icarus of Girl Boss, Aiden
Yeah,
2025.
hold on. Let's go ahead and quote
Thank
that
you,
from
thank
Aiden
you.
real quick.
What? Yeah, sure. Hold up. Add quote. What is it?
I'm the Icarus of girl boss.
Yeah,
Like Kid Icarus?
yeah.
Sure, buddy.
Actually, I don't know how to spell that.
So I guess I could have done that, but
Is Avarice like a wizard or something?
Icarus?
No,
Yeah,
Avarice.
what?
Oh,
Oh.
avarice.
Yeah.
That makes more sense. I was so lost. What quote is
Yeah,
that,
not
Hans?
Icarus.
I'm no longer subbed. That's so cringe.
I wasn't subbed to the Dragon Addict either. It was very, very cringe.
Sacrilege.
No, I'm talking about Hans. Hans gifted me a through his channel,
That was a month ago.
and I'm no longer
Almost.
subbed. Bad friend. You should give me another sub.
No. One.
Bro, what do you mean?
Everybody gets one.
What do you mean? What you mean?
Did I get
What
one?
quote is that? Okay, how do
you
I do
might
it? Is it quote 249?
Yeah. Command quote 249. But it's only gonna be working in my chat though. Yeah, there you go.
I'm the Icarus of girl boss. Very based.
Very based.
Anyway,
Can I? If you're the Icarus of Girl Boss, can I be the Daedalus of Girl Boss?
Daedalus?
I guess.
I thought it was
I
pronounced
mean, I don't see
Daedalus.
why
I don't
not.
know. I don't know how you actually pronounce the name.
I've always pronounced it Daedalus, but that's just me.
I just pronounce it how I read it, which is very different from how it's usually pronounced, but that is how I say it, because that's how I've constantly read it in my head.
And no, either one of us could be wrong. Who knows?
my
could
favorite
both be
part of the
wrong. It could be
stream is
something-
when they say it is girl boss at time and girl bossed all over the place. Uh-oh, I messed up the quotation marks. Thanks, Jacob.
What?
I like how my Rime the Frostmaiden is still tagged first.
Actually, I've decided to be the Cleopatra of Girl Boss, and it will die with me.
Oh god.
So anyway, you guys ride the whale beneath the ocean. And Maluk, you were going to say something to Avarice through the sending stone?
So what? Did you ask her how her day's been? Okay. Okay.
We don't want her to be suspicious.
Magic orb, send my message. Hi, Avarice. It's Maluk. Just simply wanted to check in and see how your day's going. Smiley face. Send.
Wait, is there a word limit for sending stone?
Yeah, 25
Like
words.
25,
25.
isn't it?
25 words.
Is there a character limit?
No, smiley face was 2 words.
I can send pictures. Let's go.
Send a gif of the sending stone.
Send gifs.
God, Caleb and Matthew would love sending stones if that was the case. Big gif abusers.
If they're to use.
Yes. And
What about
not
gifts
gonna
with
use them for
words in them,
gifts,
like
what are you gonna use them
captions?
those are called cards.
And that counts as double.
That's just double.
This is double.
You pay a premium for that.
Yeah, it's like Discord Nitro. Sending stone. I don't know.
Does she respond?
Arcane. Yeah, after a couple minutes, you get a response, and it's hi, Maluk. My day is going quite well, thank you.
It's so sad I can only send one of these a day. Can someone teach me sending? Just,
I only have
The
It's the
only
only
spell-
magic you know.
I
You
want
use the
that to
power
be
of
the
your
only
rage
spell.
to do it.
Yeah, I agree. I want that.
I only have mending, sorry.
Can
That's
someone
the
teach me
only
sending
spell I
as a
want.
cantrip?
So I can keep sending it. Or like
Can someone
message.
teach me sending, but
Well,
I can
message
only
has a
use it when I'm
range limit.
raging.
Yeah, true. I have
Message
to
has like a
point
limit of like
direction.
120 feet or some stupid shit like that.
Yeah, I have to know the general direction to the point to them. Oh well. I'll find a
Alright.
I'll find a magic item that lets me send messages.
Yeah, I'll make a magic item, and it's called Sending Stone Arcane, and it just lets you cast sending like
Yes.
22 times a day or some stupid shit like that.
Jesus Christ.
Just a ridiculous amount of number of sendings.
It's not enough text, though.
Like how
You
many
have-
minutes
You
you
have
get
enough
for
minutes,
a phone.
damn it!
Sorry, Jacob.
You gotta be quicker than that. You're dealing with the Cleopatra of girl bossing, okay?
Well, it's okay. Once they have their time with the snake, I'll have all the time in the world.
Jacob's a cat.
I've got all the time in the world.
Okay, and then I'm immediately gonna put the sending stone into the bag of holding so they can't scry on it.
Okay.
Here. Whose bag of holding?
Yours.
Mine.
If you're
what I
okay.
make.
Okay, fair enough.
So,
Yeah.
Dan.
He just walks over to you, Ellison, and just opens the bag and throws it in.
I kind of just like nod, like, yeah, I figured that would happen.
Dan,
I don't
Yes,
want
Hans?
them peeking in.
how many bullets was I able to make on this trip?
How many can you make? Like, what's the time? Like, how many can you make in what time?
Wow.
Does it say?
Honestly, I don't know where that even is. Hold on.
Can I make a bullet?
No, you cannot. Tool expertise.
Faster
Can I
we
make a mullet?
Your
That was
proficiency bonus
crazy. That was crazy. Like response time.
Your proficiency bonus
It
is
was
at
instant.
doubled for any ability check you make use. The
When we get
proficiency
back
faster
to
bonus-
the
I'll say over the course of an hour you can make 10, and I'll say that it took you an hour.
That's what I was probably gonna say anyway. Yeah. Okay. Where are you?
Where are you?
Where are you?
And I'm so sorry.
Done, eh?
Yeah, what's up, Matthew?
How fast are we moving?
Fast enough to get to Solstice in an hour.
Right, but could you give me a rough estimate? Like 60 miles an hour?
Sure.
Probably more than that.
Probably like 100, yeah. Actually, hold on. Alright. We already know how big an average sperm whale is. How fast is a sperm whale?
Let's find out.
Very slow. Sperm whales typically cruise at speeds of
knots.
3 to 9 miles an hour,
Damn.
4
but
knots. Oh.
can reach up to speeds up to 28 to 30 miles per hour when hunting or fleeing.
I'm
Okay.
assuming this is
Going
also
about
a
30?
magic whale, so
Faster travel time.
It's not uncommon for sperm whales to dive for an hour and then spend 10 minutes at the surface breathing once every 10 seconds. This is it.
they can cruise up at a speed of 4 knots,
Which is about 4.5 miles.
per hour.
Yeah.
Yeah. And swim in spurts up to 20 knots, which is fucking 23 miles per hour.
Yeah, I'll say this is a giga magical whale because it's already bigger than an average sperm whale.
Mm-hmm.
Giga
We've established that.
I was gonna say, if we're moving at least like 45, I could swim beside us.
No,
Why?
you're moving like 90 miles.
Yeah, I got a rope.
Yeah.
This motherfucker is hauling ass.
If you want, I can definitely tie you to a rope and just let you fly behind. You might die, though.
It's like that scene from Finding Nemo. When they're
Yeah,
in the
exactly. You just like tie a rope to Matthew's leg or to Rain's leg, and then tie it to the back of it.
Righteous, dude.
Oh, that's a reference that no one else would get, so I don't want to make that.
Remember that movie
Very
Surf's
sad.
Up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a trip, if I remember. I don't know.
It was, in fact. Every time somebody brings it up, I'm like, that was an actual movie, huh?
What was?
Chicken Little.
Surf's Up.
Chicken
the Penguin
Little.
surfing movie.
Chicken Little was one of the best movies of all time, bro.
It's
How about
definitely
Open
a
Hold
movie,
on, I
for
actually have
sure.
to make a quick adjustment to a PowerPoint. Quick.
Oh.
I've decided on my. I'm just kidding.
I was gonna say, don't change that one. The one you have is currently is a good one.
Well, yeah, I meant just like adding it to the list.
Oh,
But I like the
Monster
four
House.
that I have gathered there, so I'm not gonna worry about it.
yeah.
Anyway. Yeah, so you guys, after about an hour or so, you surface outside of the island.
Is the water still too cold for me to like touch?
Yeah.
Ouchie, mama!
Yeah, so you guys, Engajuk arrives, and before he surfaces, he goes, "Remember, I will be here every day, starting tomorrow for the next 30 days.
Alright.
If you are not here within that time frame, like I said, I will assume the worst."
Understandable.
Thank you.
We
Do you know
appreciate
how
it.
big this island is?
And will you meet exactly right here?
Roughly. And now Dan has to count how many squares the island. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. 44 times 200, because it's 200 feet. That's just from top to bottom. That's not even counting left to right, but I'm going to assume it's about symmetrical. About 8,000 feet.
Oh god.
Well, it's not actually as
Like,
bad as I
square
thought,
feet?
maybe.
It's 8,000 feet.
Like across, I assume, and then...
Yeah, it's 8,800 specifically. So 9,000 feet, we'll say. We'll round up to 9,000. So 9,000 feet top to bottom, and we'll say left to right, it's probably also very similar. It might be a bit shorter, might be only about 8,500 left to right.
Mm-hmm.
But a very large island, but it is still just a an island. So
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, when he said days, like, I was kind of expecting maybe it was like a fucking cold Australia that no one went to. But
Well, no, I had told him it would probably take us like a day to find her and like also grab the thing from the Frostmaiden's castle. And he said, well, just to be safe, he'll come back every day for the next month. What time is it right now, by the way, so we can make sure to try to be back on the beach at this time, roughly?
You don't know what time it is because you don't have a way to tell time. And as you look up to like try to gauge where the sun would be like shining through the clouds, there is a thick fog.
Oh, of course, of course. We also don't know if time works differently here.
Danny. I'm gonna. Nope. Go
No,
ahead.
Go ahead.
Nope, what I want to say isn't that important. Go ahead.
Yeah, as you approach the island, you see the fog that kind of surrounds it, and in front of you there are like 50-foot high cliffs. Jutting out of the water off the coast are bare weather-beaten masts of sunken ships. Ahead you can make out what appears to be a partially shattered dock carved out of ice. As you get closer, it becomes obvious the dock was made for giants.
I speak giant.
That might come in handy for you now.
Cool.
I'm gonna make
I
an
speak
ice
giant
roll.
too.
So that way we'll know at least when an hour goes by when it melts.
Fair enough.
And then I'll make another one, and I'll just keep doing that, and then we'll keep track of how many hours go by.
Yeah, we can keep like a tally of how many you go through. Well, I'm in a conundrum. Where did my phone go?
I ate it.
Well, I said what I wanted to say wasn't that important.
Where, oh, where did my silly brain put it? I would
I
like
ate
it back.
You stopped eating my phone just in time for me to start eating yours.
Yeah,
Anytime anyone makes this tune like that, I always just think of the Muppets.
I found it. I threw it on the floor.
Yeah, as you guys are dropped off by Angajuk on the dock, you can feel the cold hit and kind of seep into your bones. Even you, Jarwin, and you've been pretty resistant to cold for a little while. Even those who have been resistant to cold as well. If there's anyone beyond Jarwin that is, you can feel the cold. It's like an unintentional shiver goes through your body as you step foot on this icy dock.
Yeah, Fury's been a lot more lax with dressing warm ever since she got penance. So she bundles up with her cloak.
It just dropped like 20 degrees. Ellison says with no bit of cold resistance at all. He's like grabbing out for his mittens. He's like, fuck, it's cold.
The only difference Maluk shows is nipples get hard.
Like David. You gotta find you some band-aids, buddy.
No, no, that's crazy. He's not even here to.
Are you gonna defend him?
No. I only defend him from malicious tomfoolery. This is just silly, goofy.
Yeah, it's also true.
Well, yeah, but if it's malicious and also true, I don't care. I'm just gonna defend him.
No, fair.
That's my baby boy.
Okay.
So I have a
stinky bear man.
question. So
Hmm.
I know like our main objective and stuff, but do we want to stay here after, or do we want to come back here afterwards? If we find out this place can't, because my only thing is like the winter lady. I'm not going to say her name because I don't know if that will draw her attention on her island. But
Fair enough.
I don't know if it's like controlled by her or if it's just the place she resides. So we should be careful about that. And also, once we figure that out, like if it is being controlled by her or not, we should consider coming back here and just staying here.
I guess that's a good question, because if it does, like, if she has control over what happens on her island, other than just, like, the snowy stuff, is she allowing Avarice to live on her island, or does she even know Avarice is there?
Exactly. Are they working together now?
Random question.
Random
Does
answer.
anyone speak Primordial?
Let me
Yes,
check.
yes,
Probably not.
yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Literally,
You know
the
I
one
do.
time I don't choose it.
You know damn fucking well right I do.
You probably don't speak this Primordial.
Ah, fuck, that's right. Damn it. Fuck.
Oh, he's so mad.
Extraplanar languages, like Primordial, Infernal, and Abyssal, are multiversal.
What about Celestial?
Celestial is also
Okay.
in that range.
So you're good now.
Also,
You're good
Rain,
now.
don't you have comprehend languages?
Yeah. So
Yeah,
you're
but
good
I don't
in
need
all
it.
languages.
Yeah, but if you
Okay,
did, if you did need it, that was the point that
I mean,
they were trying to
Yeah.
I mean, to
I
be
keep
fair though, you wouldn't
forgetting
have to
because
use a
it's a
spell
spell-
slot.
Because it's a spell book and not like in my active spells. I forget about it.
Isn't it a ritual? So can't you just cast
Yeah,
it
you can
without
ritual
expending
cast
a
it,
spell
yeah.
slot?
Yeah. Anyway, I didn't know you spoke Primordial, Rain. That's so weird.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Because it's my wifey's language.
That makes
Also,
sense.
as a Ganassi, you just get it.
You'd see the wind just deflate.
I hate you. It's for deflating my excitement. So I'm gonna kiss you aggressively.
Aww, that's so cute. Anyway, as you guys are talking, Rain, you notice a small little creature made of ice.
Oh, fuck.
Already?
Jacob,
Yeah.
which one is the dust method?
Oh lord. One moment. I just have to find the menagerie. Oh, there it is. Hammond.
Hammond. It looks like Hammond, which is one of Fury's creatures, but instead of being like black and soot and like having like weird like powder coming off of him, he's just frozen solid, and he's just kind of pacing back and forth. Well, he's not walking, he's flying, but he's like fly pacing.
Kinda like what's his face from when we were in Avernus. When we
Sort
first
of,
met
yeah.
him.
Like Ivac?
Yeah.
No, it's not like contemplative, it's just more like he's bored.
How you doing?
Do you say what language do you say that in?
English, because I don't know he speaks primordial.
English.
You speak in English?
Common.
Whoa.
Common. I
What's
speak
English?
in
What's
common.
English, dude?
Yeah,
I'm
what the
gonna.
fuck?
I'm gonna.
Is that a weird
common
Zaltira
next
thing that I don't
bowl
know
of
about?
cereal.
Um, he looks over at you, and he goes, in Primordial, well, in Aquan specifically, but it's a dialect, and you're a Water Ganassi, you speak Aquan, right?
Yeah.
In Aquan specifically, he goes, "Oh, we have visitors."
Oh, you speak this. How are you doing today?
I am doing quite wonderful. My name is Sopo.
You looked very bored.
I am incredibly bored. I want to die all of the time.
Would you be able to, by chance, guide us to, and then I'll turn around and still in Primordial, ask the guys, hey, what's the name of the castle?
What?
Oh, wait, shit. And then in common, what's the name of the castle again that we're going to?
It doesn't. We weren't. Oh. No, it was
building we're going to. I don't remember what it was.
What did you say it was the Grand Scala or something?
Grim Scala.
Grim Scala.
The Ram Scala. I'll turn back.
Grim.
Grim
Like
Scala.
Grim Reaper.
The Grim Reaper. Ah, yes. I'll turn back.
Grim Scala.
SP.
And in
S-O-P-O.
We're looking for the Grim Scala.
Scala.
Ah, the Grim Scala. I
Scala,
know
yes.
very well where it is. And it is lucky that you need a guide in these times of strife along this island, because no one besides the lady herself knows this island as well as I do.
This might be my new favorite NPC.
I love him.
Minus
Instantly.
Barlow.
Oh yeah, instantly.
He's gonna betray us.
Probably, but he's still one of my favorites.
It's an ice creature, guys. Ice creature.
No, we
And
know.
we're fighting the Ice Queen. Or not Ice Queen, but we're fighting the Ice
the Frostmaiden?
Yeah, we're fighting the Ice Power Lady.
Are there any sites you could show them along the way? Are there any good sites?
Oh, I have so many sights to show you.
Do you speak common?
No. Not even a little bit.
castle. Here's her dungeons.
I'll be translating.
Step in there and there is a cage. Would you like a closer look? Yes, of course. Go, see. Oh my goodness, the door is closing. That is so strange. Oh no, here is a key. I am locking the door.
Oh no, you're in a cage. Don't worry. The door's not closing.
Oh no, I dropped the key.
Oh no, I ate the key. Hum nom nom. Strange things that did be happening in this place. Yes, there is so much to show you. The shipwrecks surrounding the island have tons of loot waiting to be claimed. The last ship that visited the island crashed off the coast of the island's northwest arm. One survivor managed to pull herself out of the frigid water and climb to the top of it. And the Frostmainden illustrated beautiful ice sculptures all over the island. One would weep at the very sight of them if it were not so cold as to make tears freeze.
Damn.
So do not cry, because it will be a death sentence for you. Your eyes will be frozen open, and you will only be able to see and never blink. And if you are never blink, then you are never cleaning your eyes out, so you'll get infected and die of dysentery.
What if you can't get diseases?
There weren't any deadly diseases in D&D, Dad.
Those only count for STIs.
There's only no deadly STIs. Dysentery still exists.
So, Reno, you
Oh,
can introduce us to your friend.
there are Yeti caves on the east side of the island,
I don't want to go to a Yeti cave.
That brings up bad
and
memories.
a big, giant, abominable Yeti called Gorgra lives
I'm
among
getting
them.
Vietnam flashbacks.
We should go see there at some point. Are they friendly?
The silence is so telling.
Guys, he knows about friendly Yetis.
Can you tell him we don't want to see them, considering one of our friends died by one?
Oh, yeah.
How
Why
could
are
you
you
forget? Rain, do you not
Wait,
remember
we're here on a
Ahmad?
mission? We're not here to see the sights.
But the sights are so beautiful.
He doesn't know what I just said. He doesn't speak common.
It doesn't speak common. He doesn't
Oh, you
understand it either.
understand, Tom.
No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't.
Oh, and I forgot. What's your name again? I'm so sorry.
Sopo.
Popo.
Sobo?
Sopo. With a P.
Sobo.
Like
Sopo.
soap?
Like soap. With an O at the end. Sopo.
Sopo.
Correct.
Sopo. Guys, this is my friend. His name is Sopo. He's gonna guide us.
Ask him to take us.
He waves.
I guess I wave back.
I've asked him to take us to where we need to go. He's gonna show us, and kind of like a tour guide on the way, he'll point out whatever cool sights are around. It'll be fun. All right, which way do we go first?
Depends. What is your destination at first? Would you like to get the loot from the pirate ships? Would you like to go find the person from the ship? Would you like to see the Yetis that are maybe friendly, maybe not? Would you like to see the Frostmaiden's ice sculptures? Do you want to see the castle? Do you want to what's going on here? What is the vibe?
So you and I, at some point, I'll be back here, and you're gonna show me those pirate ships. At some point, I'll be back here, and you'll show me around those.
You don't want to see them now?
No, today we're kind of on a time sensitive mission.
Understandable.
So,
you cannot even make time for riches. I understand. Not everyone has that luxury.
No, sir. I wish we could. On the way back, maybe. I'll talk to the gang.
Yes, this is your gang. You are a gangster.
No, we're not. No, not anymore. I was at one
Who
point.
could look at
but
Rain and be like, "This is a gangster"?
I was a gangster at one point, but that's all. That different.
That was probably
different
a long
universe.
time ago. Back
Different
in the day.
universe.
Back in in the days of yore when he was still a young spry lad.
I group of it. We were it was a hoot and a holler. But yeah, we need to go to the castle. What was the Matthew Strong blank, but Ren knows.
Grimscala?
Grimscala. I knew it was the Grim something.
We also have to find Avarice, who I'm assuming is the lady who was on one of the ships, the survivor.
Oh, I didn't know if we were going to be finding her. Oh,
we need to, because we have to get something from her.
So, do we want to get something from her, then do the castle?
Yeah, because I feel like killing her and grabbing her stuff will not, send the Frostmaiden after us, whereas grabbing the heart might.
Yeah.
That's absolutely true. So, Paul, we're actually gonna change plans. Instead of going straight to the castle first,
right?
We're gonna go to find the survivor of the ship. Then we'll go there.
Okay.
Fastest ways. Do you know the quickest ways?
I know the quickest ways. I know all of the quickest ways. What do you take me for?
I figured you would. That's why I said.
the thing is about that though is because of the so the castle is in the middle of it, right? It's in the dead center. And to the top of the island, near the north side, is where this lady was. So we have to go past the castle.
That's fine. We'll backtrack. At least we'll
Okay,
know what
okay.
it looks like, and
Right, right.
we can assimilate a plan from there.
Of course.
I'll do a quick survey of, best ways to break it, the rundowns.
To
And
break
then,
in.
no. Sorry. Not break in, go in.
Oh, your gangster
survey
days are
it
shining through.
to make sure that it's not dangerous.
Right. It is incredibly dangerous.
Yes, this is a very dangerous island, and I figured I would survey every inch of what I can for protection.
I'm surprised you all haven't died from hypothermia, to be honest with you. Usually they kick it within 10 minutes.
As we go,
one bunch.
can I try to make a map,
Sure.
of
We
what
got
we're
a warm
seeing,
personality.
just real quickly? Be the first person to make a map of the Frostmaiden's island.
Sure.
Actually,
Yeah.
that makes me think. You wouldn't happen to have a map of the island, would you?
No.
No? Ah.
Well,
Honestly,
I do.
figured
I
since he's
do,
been here for so long.
but it's all he points to his head with his fingers. It's all up here, my friend.
That's where the best maps are.
Rain pulls out a dagger, like, alright, gotta get it.
Alright, time to...
Nothing personal, Sopo, but we need the maps.
Map,
That's
please.
where you hit it. What?
So, what is the situation, my friend? We are heading to the northern part of the island to visit the woman,
Stranger.
the northwest arm, or the northern. But they came in from the northwest arm. That's where they crashed. Would you like to see the ship as well, or just straight to the woman?
You guys think we got time to loot a pirate ship?
I
No?
would like to.
No.
No.
No,
We
just
can do
straight
it
to the
after
woman.
we get the heart, if you'd like, and then go
Yes.
back along the beach, but...
If we have
want to-
time after doing the important things within the
Can you
24
ask if this
hours,
pirate ship is sunk?
To be
like
fair,
the
we
bottom of
have
the
we
ocean?
have technically a whole month. But we want to do this as fast as possible, because otherwise the Frostmaiden will probably come to us. And we have to get the heart to who was I going to say? Jarwin's goddess, so she can do something or other with it. So the Frostmaiden won't have it anymore.
Okay. That's fine. On the road. Lead the way, Sopo.
He's just sitting there waiting.
Sopo,
Are
we're
you
ready
ready to
whenever
go?
you are.
We are ready
We're ready
whenever
whenever you
I
are,
am.
Sopo.
Mm-hmm.
Can I do a vibe check on him, by the way?
You're making this check.
I meant to a minute ago, but I forgot to ask.
The one time I wish I had my
Honey,
my tiara.
give me a D20. Since you're in the car with me.
Whatever it
You
was.
you wouldn't be able to understand his thoughts if you did.
I could understand his thoughts. I could understand all the languages and stuff like that that were spoken through it. As long as I could
Oh,
understand,
okay.
it was enough so I could understand the message. I could always understand the
Gotcha.
message.
And that's insight. Let's give me the character sheet. Come on, phone. Function, you piece of fucking shit. That's plus nothing. 15. Forgot I had to put anything to that.
15. As you try to check this guy's vibe, he's not. He doesn't seem inherently benevolent. It doesn't seem like he's going to betray you. He doesn't seem like. He seems just malicious. And probably a bit of a sadist.
Who?
Holy
yes, the
fuck.
right amount of
That's
little bastard.
fucked.
What?
Holy
What?
shit. Oh, Alyssa showed me, she joined me in the car because the baby's sleeping. And showed me a picture. And it's a grandma who's got cookies, like, in her car and whatnot. It's got top and bottom text. And it's, the cookies are ready when the baby stops screaming. And then it's the bottom, it's, I like dark humor, but holy fuck. And it's like, oh shit. That's allowed on Instagram? Damn.
You'd be surprised.
Are you surprised?
Instagram is mostly a porn site at this point.
Pretty
Facts.
much.
Cat and rage bait,
Don't people just post gore on there just freely?
pretty much.
Yeah.
You worry about
Yeah,
The
it's either that
a
or them
dark
posting their
meme?
OnlyFans accounts.
I'm not on a lot of social media platforms often, so
Neither am I, strictly because of that.
I don't know. I'm not in touch with it. I'm
If I
taking care
wanted to
of the
see it, I'd
baby
look
most
it
of
up.
the time.
Normally, I don't want to see it, so.
Yeah, porn is free. I'm not going to buy your OnlyFans, sorry.
Exactly.
Would you buy mine if I had one, just for the homie-ship?
No.
I wouldn't buy anything but your feet pics.
Where did Aiden go?
Joking.
She's back.
No.
Oh, no,
Welcome
she
back.
isn't.
No,
Nope,
she's
never
not.
mind.
She just left.
Aiden. What the freak?
What the freak?
What the
I'll
freak?
message her.
Make sure everything's okay.
Nothing's okay.
Her house exploded or something. Nah, I'm sure she's fine.
Mm-hmm. Her mom called.
Gotcha. Yeah. He's like, are you ready to head on the way to the shipwreck and find the person who you are looking for?
Sure.
I never caught your name, by the way.
Oh, and I reached my hand out. Rain Hydra Song.
He looks at your hand and he looks at you, and he kind of like grabs your hand like he's all confused and like pulls on it. Why are you doing this? What is this for?
Oh, it's introductions. You shake up and down, and I kind of, I with my other hand, I like grab the top of his hand and I like shake it with it with my other hand.
Yeah, he's got you like grabbed by the index finger, and he starts like bouncing it up and down, like that.
Well, we'll get there.
Right.
We'll work on it, okay?
Oh, of course.
I have a question.
Yes.
Are you tied to this island?
Not technically, no.
After showing us around, you should come with us.
You should not invite another bitch to our bar.
I could show you the world.
Shining, shimmering, splendid.
I was the shining, shimmering splendors that it is.
I will think on it. I make no promises.
I like that all of us are just kind of wandering after Rain and our guide because we don't know what the fuck's going on.
Exactly.
being
We don't
said.
know. We're just staring at them talking.
Definitely not the
Oh,
strangest thing I've ever seen, but it's up there.
that's right. I turn around and I go, "Oh, right, guys. We're leaving now. Wait, yeah,
Oh,
sorry.
are we?
Everybody
You
ready
and
to
him need a
go?"
room, or
No,
Chloe and
it's
welcome
just
back.
it's been a while since I've been able to use
Obviously.
any of the languages that I know here. So I'm
considering
forgetting to turn it off.
Well, on the way, we will be running into the ice statues I mentioned. We do not have to do anything with them. We will just be passing by them.
Oh, and I feel like I should mention we're gonna be going by these ice statues. I'm assuming it's the Ice Queen freezing people.
you mean the Frostmaiden?
Yeah, she's basically an Ice Queen.
Well, there's a Queen of Winter, and then there's the Frostmaiden.
Oh, that's right. There's too many ice deities.
Yeah,
You
2.
should ask him. You should ask your friend if these statues can move before we get there.
Hey, is it okay if I call you Poe?
Sure, that is fine.
Hey, Poe, did the statues move at all? Or are they just like, regular statues stationary?
Dan has to check.
Fact check.
No.
No, they don't move,
Oh,
or?
which
They do not move, no.
Okay. No, statues are not. They don't move.
a magic in some kind of way?
No, they're just statues from what are they magic in any way, or are they just statues?
Define magic.
Like are they the creatures brought to life, like, or whatnot? Do they have magic residing in them?
No.
Also, I'm gonna cast it, and then I'm gonna use this. Sorcery
They
point.
are magical only in the sense that if their pure beauty is just otherworldly.
He says they're not magical, but they are magical in the sense that their beauty is what'd you say? Their beauty is
Otherworldly.
otherworldly.
They're not used for like defense or anything. Like we shouldn't worry about them coming alive to try to kill us.
Not that I can gather. I can do some checks when we get there to be sure.
All right.
We're gonna have to go by the. Oh, I again forgot. Not speaking common. We're gonna be walking by the castle too to get to the shipwreck. So I'll do a preliminary check on the castle for defenses.
What?
With my boots.
We're going to a shipwreck?
Yeah, we're going to the shipwreck to find the lady, and then, but on the way there, I guess we have to pass the castle.
Dan, fact check.
You're not going to the shipwreck specifically, you're going near the area of the shipwreck.
Okay. Okay. For some reason, I was like thinking that the shipwreck was in the opposite direction for some reason. So I was like, did I get my
I think that's
wires
a
crossed? Which
different
it seems I
shipwreck.
did.
There are several shipwrecks around the island, so it is
Okay.
understandable that would get you confused. he Yeah, he walks you, like he leads you down the road. It's not like a road, but it looks like it's been like kind of paved over with ice. It's not like slippery. It actually holds very well. Like you have very good traction on it. And eventually, through the blowing snow, you see a grand assembly of ice sculptures across a snowy field at the foot of the mountain in the center of the island. Closer examination reveals that the sculptures are completely faithful to their subjects: bears, elk, saber-toothed tigers, wolves, yetis, remrazes, white dragons, and other creatures of the night. No mortal hand could create such wondrous works.
Is Discord working?
Yeah.
Okay, this is quiet.
I think
Okay.
nobody else knew what to say.
Yeah, I'm just taking notes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what do you guys do? Do you just keep walking, Matthew, or
What? Sorry, I got distracted. Alyssa was talking to me.
you come to the ice
Thanks, and
statue?
that's busy.
There are a bunch of creatures, like a dragon. There's dragons, there's giant centipedes, there's giant bears and wolves, yetis.
Can I do the medicine check on one?
Sure.
Why?
It's just a feeling.
Make sure they're not living creatures. Like, creatures that were frozen to make these statues.
Why?
Got
Ooh,
a
I didn't think of that.
feeling. 15.
They are made of ice.
You're my lucky number today. The only number I get.
They are made of ice. They're not like frozen people. They are sculpted from ice.
Alright. So
Like I
these
said, they are beautiful. It is. You've seen some of these creatures, both from your plane and from your time in Faerun. These are almost 1-to-1. Actually, they're not
How do
almost
you-
1. They are 1-to-1.
Wait a minute. Freaky. Makes me wonder how many. She's seen some of the creatures from my world. And I'll just start walking around one of them. I don't know, you pick whichever creature.
Yeah, sure. You're pacing around a Raz, which is a giant centipede monster.
That's native only to my universe?
No, it's not. None of these creatures are native only to your universe.
Oh,
But a
no,
Remraz is something you
the way it
encounter.
looks.
Yeah. It looks exactly like it would. You haven't seen one in Faerun yet, but it looks exactly like the one that you've seen from home.
I mean, very cool, because it's not trying to kill me.
Bro, stuff is ready.
I'll keep walking.
Yes, I did.
Okay, you'll keep walking.
I'm gonna run down and grab my food real quick.
Okay, I'm gonna pause right there. That happens. For context, this is what a Remraz looks like. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Fucking winged centipede.
Yeah, those quills on his back do fire damage.
That shit was annoying. Didn't that almost kill one of somebody? Wasn't it?
Yes.
Wasn't it Mitchell?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I'll say, what was Mitchell's character's name? It was Sir Kevin.
It was Kevin, yeah.
One of these things almost took out my subordinate's Kevin. That nasty fucking thing.
You say that in common or in primordial?
It'll start in primordial, and then it'll I'll say the first word in primordial, and then switch it to common. Because he's not at this point he's not used to using a different language and having to swap it back and forth. How many others are there? That while we're paused, that what are the creatures? Besides people,
there are no people.
Oh, okay.
There are bears, like polar bears, elk, saber-toothed tigers, wolves, yetis, white dragons.
Ooh, I was gonna ask if there were dragons. Oh, go look at the dragons.
Make an intelligence check for me with advantage.
I was gonna ask if I had to do something like that. I was actually gonna ask if I needed to do a check of some kind for the dragon to see if I was weighted.
I wonder what kind of dragon it is.
Oh, use this dice.
Is it like metallic at all?
Is what metallic at all? Sorry, I zoned out.
The dragon?
No, it's a white dragon.
The white dragon, gotcha.
Yeah, they're not frozen, but they are made of ice. So it is, for those of you who don't know the difference between dragons, it's hard to tell which one this is. But for Rain, you can tell pretty clearly they are mostly white dragons. What'd you get on your intelligence check, Rain?
17.
One of them looks identical to Arviaturis. Head to toe. Snout to tail. Entire wingspan, everything. Everything down to the scars.
And
the
I'm gonna
eyes,
look.
to the horns.
Didn't I give her one? Right before? Or did someone give her one? Who was it here? Maluk?
Give her what?
Gashed her real big. Before killing her?
What did I miss?
What are you trying to ask, Matthew?
I don't know, my brain thinks that, my brain is going oh, she's creating these as they die.
I've never given anyone anything like that.
I thought somebody wounded the dragon. When first meeting.
No.
Oh, no, we didn't fight the dragon.
Yeah, you guys didn't fight the dragon until it got the Brick Chamber.
Oh, I thought that was what I thought. He got pissed off because I said something and someone hit it.
No, you just pissed
you
him off.
said something, and that was it.
Ah, I got it. I was confused.
Yeah. For context, Carl,
That's
because
why-
you asked what happened, Matthew was just inspecting the ice sculptures as you were getting your food, and one of them looks identical to Arviaturis.
Maybe these are creatures that she has, they're like her pawns or something. Like, maybe she's had some, not control over them, but, they've been put into play, I guess, if that makes sense.
And as you're kind of walking around, you notice Fury. You specifically make Make an
Huh?
intelligence check.
Oh, I'm
With
really
that.
good at this.
Get him on that
Shut up,
little
bitch.
nerd.
Won't answer me when I'm saying, "Hey, what time is it?" But when I say a character's name, it's like, "Ooh, that's me."
Yeah. It's crazy.
Okay, I used lucky and the dark one's own luck to get
You do have
a
advantage
16.
as well, so.
Oh,
Let's go, advantage.
go 21.
Let's
Okay.
go.
Oh, let's go.
No, as you're walking, there is a trio of yetis.
Huh?
Ice sculptures, obviously.
Yeah.
That down to the last detail, like the trio of yetis that you fought and killed them on.
I'm gonna see if I can't partially melt brain trying to blank on the dragon. I'm gonna grab her foot. Try to melt it.
Oh yeah,
And melt
support.
the ice sculpture.
Yep. I'm not convinced it's not.
Well, then why don't you try it out on a less
Yeah,
dangerous?
let's go to the dragon first.
I just have to ask,
Well, I'm
man,
not gonna fully melt. Like,
Are you
grab my
sure?
hand and like. I'm gonna like grab my hand and like try to like sink it in a little. Like, I'm not gonna like fully like melt the leg off. But like
are
touch
you
it.
sure you want to do that?
Not entirely.
You might be calling the Frostmaiden to us if you do that too.
Yeah.
Like
That's
we don't
what I
know how
was
her
just
island
thinking.
works.
I will refrain from touching.
How bad of a game ending situation do we just dodge?
Is anyone gonna say, gonna maybe react? Because Fury looks at Zach and points at those and say, "I don't like those."
Fury.
No, Fury, wait, no!
Fury.
In a very
Yeah, Zach-
clear.
Zach is already walking.
Fury, come on.
Zach,
You don't.
stay.
We don't know what
I
that'll
like
do.
this. I like this. When Luke starts walking with Zach.
Are we on any raised
No.
snow?
Guys, think about it. We can't fight the Frostmaiden here. She is still immortal. At least wait till we have her heart in the hands of Jarwin's goddess.
Why did it make sense?
Zach is
Because
standing
I don't
right
wanna
there,
die to the
hammer raised over his
Frostmaiden.
head.
Fury, stop him.
Alright,
Zach.
Zach. It's fine.
As I'm standing in front of the hammer, like expecting to be hit.
His eyes are closed. Just like
I don't think you would
I'm
stop him.
I mean, neither. That's why I'm like, flinched.
You would assist him.
Oh no!
Yeah, Maluk, those are the ones that.
Oh yeah, no, I would
Those are
assist him.
identical.
Yes, I was already going to go smash him.
I mean, Luke hasn't seen them, but based on Yuri's reaction, I'm sure he figured it out fairly quickly.
Yeah. Luke just has his sword out. And then when he sees that Zach doesn't go and destroy the things, he's like, okay. Puts his sword away.
You can be angry all you want, but at least wait until she's mortal.
I'm not angry, I'm pouty.
I'm talking to Fury.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Point that rage towards the Frostmaiden.
I'm calm. It's fine.
Do you want a piggyback ride?
Sure.
Grab Fury, throw him on my shoulders.
Actually, it's colder up here. Put me down.
That's not how it works. It's colder.
Too late now.
On the Frostmaiden's Island it is.
Okay.
Physics are worse.
Oh yes. Cold
Well, I'm just
rises.
more exposed to the wind if you're higher up.
Damn.
Sopo's just kind of standing around, like, waiting for this to be.
Alright,
And
Poe,
he
we're
looks-
ready.
He's like, "Oh, ready to go. Wonderful. I have been waiting very patiently."
Yeah, did he seem to care at all when we were about to destroy the statues, or was he just like,
Yeah, make an insight check.
Ooh, can I make one
I
too?
would
Can I
also like
also make an insight check?
Sure, everyone who wants to make one, make one.
Cool. I don't know if you know this, but I'm kind of good at those.
to.
I'm aware.
I think I'm better at it than you.
I think so.
Holy.
1000%.
Okay, so my love, I just got a 35.
Yeah, I definitely did better than you, Crow. Definitely did better.
Caleb
I
got
rolled
like
a
a
nat
7.
20.
Take that 14.
Oh, okay.
I got a 20.
I rolled a nat 20 plus my 15.
Oh, what do you know? My dice just suddenly moved on to my nat 20. What do you say? Ooh.
I got
Yeah,
a
what do you-
71.
Yeah, with a 35, a 71, a 20, and a 14. Now, what'd you actually get, Matthew?
I got an 18.
Okay.
God, it's like fucking with what's his
day?
face? What was it? Bleebus?
Yeah.
It's like I just read this man's entire soul without knowing his language.
With my 18, I wanted to ask him a question
Yeah,
and
hold on a
insight
second.
that.
Hold on a second.
Okay. No, you're good. I just wanted to let you know.
35. You stare at Ellison, and you. He was like, listen, he is not going to betray you. You have that 100% down pat. Like, he is not going to betray you. But he is not going to be disappointed if you guys do something to harm yourselves. He is a sadist through and through, and he was actively bouncing with excitement at the idea that you would destroy a statue.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. We've been fucked up.
Yeah, which I will tell everybody,
Fucked up.
because he cannot understand common, at least as far as I'm aware. So I will go around and like tell everybody not to fucking do stuff that'll hurt us.
Everyone who got higher than a 14, which was everybody else, realizes that he seemed to be pretty excited. He was kind of bouncing. You're not sure if it was because he was excited to show you around or what. But then Ellison says it and clears it up. What were you going to say, Matthew?
I was gonna ask him, what would have happened if
Ranger, leave him
he
alone.
would have touched one of the statues? And
touching these statues? Nothing.
what about destroying them?
Oh, the Frostmaiden would have shown up, made you completely vulnerable to the frost and cold and ice, and then inflict a ancient, powerful Yeti upon you as her elite hunter.
Ooh.
Hunter, watch your mouth. Close the blinds, get the lights on. Lights on.
Is good to know. We gotta go.
Time check it is.
And with that, he brings you past the statues of ice and towards the edge of the island, like overseeing the cliffs along the edge. You see a couple things. One is a small tent with a campfire in the center. And next to that, half buried in the snow, near the edge of a bluff, is a humanoid corpse clad in cold weather clothing. Clutched in one of its hands is an orb made of smoky gray quartz. A white weasel bursts from the snow near the corpse and stares at you with the eye. A voice rings out. "You gods, I was afraid no one would find us!" The sound isn't coming from the weasel, but from the orb.
Are you Professor Scant?
Ah, yes.
Professor what?
Scant.
Wait,
It's
what?
the thing that Hyperia wants us to find.
Oh.
Does he react to seeing Hyperia?
No. And actually, you turn around and Hyperia is unconscious.
Is Avarice behind us?
No.
Oh, fun.
But floating above Hyperia's body is a ghost.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Is she
Jesus
fucking
Christ.
Is this like oh my god.
A ghost?
Damn it.
Good. I'm gonna fight a ghost now. Throw hands to ghost.
Hyperia has been silent for who knows how long. Ever since you arrived at Bankajuk Spell, she hasn't said more than 2 words. If that. And now you see why. Floating above her is a human-looking woman. She is not unattractive, but she's very ordinary looking.
Mhm.
Dark hair, pale skin, brown eyes. Just you've seen a million women in your life like this, and you'll see a million by the time you're dead. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I look at her, I'm like, is your name actually Hyperia? Or were you lying about that too?
She goes, "My name is not Hyperia. No. Hers, though, is. My name is Nas. Nas Lantimir.
Mass? Like M-A-S?
Nas. N-A-S-S.
With an N.
N-A-S-S. Okay.
How do you spell her last name?
L-A-N-T-O-M-I-R.
Why does this sound familiar? Why does this name sound familiar to me? Jacob, can you look up that name in your notes?
What was the name?
Nas Lantimir.
Nas. Naslantomir.
2 words, first and last. Nas Lantimir.
Oh yeah, Lantimir is the third of the Brotherhood. The mind reader who does, the divination magic.
Oh, of course.
I never got the first name
course.
Nas. I only ever got down Lantimir in the notes.
Also, crucially, the one that escaped.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, the one of the ones that escaped. Obviously, Avarice escaped as well. But it seems like she did not live for much longer.
That's good.
So what actually killed you? Because it wasn't us.
Hypothermia.
Makes sense.
Makes sense, yeah.
Yeah.
So was everything you said and told us a lie, or was that true, or like, were you just lying about yourself?
Well, it was the truth. Avarice and myself stole the orb from a colleague.
Villain.
Correct. And brought it here. I died. We were hunted down by Hyperia, who was trying to get it back for Valin. I took over her body and looked for help to help us enter the Ragged Glacier. That part is true.
So where's Avarice?
She's
Okay.
around. She did live. She has been staying in that tent over there.
So what do you expect us to do? Do you expect us to help you get off the island or something? Or just get the item to the glacier?
Just get the item to the glacier. The rest will do its work in time.
Right here. Sorry, did I scare you? Did I scare you? I'm
Gotta be
sorry.
honest, I don't normally like to make deals with people who plan to kill people. But you kind of do have us here. You're a ghost. We can't really do shit to you. Unless we find your body.
I know your home. I must make it.
You know where her body is. It's literally like 20 feet from you.
That's her body?
Yeah. The one that's dead in the snow with the orb and the weasel near it.
Oh, sorry. I misheard and thought you said it was like a man's corpse, even though you said it was like a human-looking corpse.
Humanoid corpse, yes.
Humanoid, yeah. Is it only revenants that you can do that with, though? The protection from evil and good. Not that we have anybody who can cast that spell, but...
The spell, it allows you to have advantage on saving throws when it comes to wisdom check against...
Well, but it also
No.
dispels undead
It can
and stuff
banish...
completely.
Yeah.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
If you do it for, fiends.
Revenants.
Revenants, yeah.
Ah, gotcha. That's cool.
Hold on. Dispel, evil, and good. As your action, make a melee spell attack against a celestial or an undead you can reach. On a hit, you attempt to drive the creature back to its home plane. The creature succeeds on a save. Already there. They are on their home plane. Undead are sent to the Shadowfell, and they are sent to Feywild. But either way, she goes, and now that I have you here, now we just must find
Your partner in crime?
yes.
Are we still doing it as planned? We're going to, well, kill her?
That's up to you.
You don't care too much about her?
No. My time is over. I have no actual emotional attachment to any of them or otherwise. They were just a stepping stone for me to get to where I get to, which is where I am now.
So what if we just leave without her?
Okay.
It's not like she can live too much longer, but also that does seem a bit cruel.
She would do it to you.
Yeah, well, I try not to be like mass murderers.
Life is a difficult journey. Not often can you afford to be so picky.
I'm aware.
Unfortunately, I have been excised from Hyperia's body due to her not being able to handle the strain of carrying me anymore, so she will die within the hour.
Oh no.
Is it painful? This is a purely sympathetic way.
Yes, it is incredibly painful to die via possession.
And there's no way to reverse
There's no way for her to live?
Are any of you clerics? Warriors of faith, perhaps?
No, fresh out of those right now.
Thanks, Gwen, for not being here. Goddamn.
Sorry, I didn't pick that class.
No, you're good. You didn't need to.
Well, if they only have an hour, and it's really painful, and there's no way to reverse it without cleric or a holy healer, then I'm just gonna put this bitch out of her misery.
Well, do it in a way that's not extremely painful, like a way that'll kill her
obviously, that's
immediately.
the point of me doing this. No, I'm gonna make it more painful for the way she's already dying.
Also, can I see if fucking Nas is telling the truth about that?
That's actually a good idea. I'll do that.
Before we just take the word of this bitch.
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Make an insight check.
Yeah.
And a religion check as well.
Sure. So, my insight is... Hold on, I'm trying to do math. 31. And my religion is... it was 13.
13. You didn't really pay attention to the lessons about ghosts from your father and all of his merry band, because you're like, when am I ever going to run into ghosts, right?
What can I do against a ghost?
I
Not
like
much.
knives, okay? What am I going to do against a ghost?
Listen, I'm training against a dragon. What else can I do? There's no ghosts and dragons. What?
So you don't know if like, logically, according to historic events based in religion or anything like that, or anything about to do with ghosts, you don't know if that's strictly true. But with your 31 insight check, as you try to gauge whether or not she is telling the truth, this bitch is lying through her non-corporeal teeth.
Yeah.
Maluk starts raising the sword in a
Maluk,
really
hold on.
somber and very sad way.
Maluk, hold on.
He pauses.
She's suffering.
I'm not so sure. Do any of you guys have a healing potion on you?
I have several.
I can.
Well, why don't we use one? And if she doesn't start looking better, then maybe we think about
Those
it.
things cost
I say
50.
looking Nas directly in her eyes.
Nas just shrugs and goes, whatever you feel like is the play here.
It's funny, Maluk being like, hey, but that shit costs some money.
Buddy, I have
Yes,
more than enough
fine.
money to pay you back and buy you more.
Use a potion.
That shit was expensive.
I like
She was
gently, like, so she
gold.
doesn't choke on it. I like tilt her head up a little bit and give her some.
Yeah, instantly she's awake, and she's like, "Where the hell am I?
Well,
Who the fuck are you?
Nice to meet you.
Hi,
you can
tall
thank
goblin.
the ghost.
I've been
I
a
just
what?
like-
I said you can thank the ghost. She wanted us to kill you.
So you want me to thank her for trying to kill me?
It was sarcasm.
No, you can
This
thank the
bitch.
ghost for you being here, as she possessed your body, tried to convince us that you would die within the hour, even though you were just trying to kill her accomplice, and steal back Professor Scant.
What in the hells? Where is the? And she goes, oh, there it is. She skitters over the, like, kind of like crawls on the ground and picks up Professor Scant and kind of wipes him off and goes, "Are you all right?" And he goes, "Yes, I'm quite splendid actually. Now that you."
Now, the problem is to find Everest. Whether you want her alive or dead, I look at Hyperia. That's up to you. Considering the shit this one put you through, I point at Nas.
I have something planned for Avarice.
Like what?
Alright, do you need help? Because the whale will be back within... How many hours do we think we've passed? Rain, have you been keeping track?
It's only been about an hour and a half. Maybe 2
We
hours.
have-
It's been 2 hours.
We have 22 hours left to get back to the beach before we have to wait a whole other day.
Oh no, this should be quite simple. It's really just quite a simple spell. I'm going to trap her in hell.
Fun! Do you know how to get rid of this one? I point to Nas.
Oh no, I do arcane magic, and she kind of sparks come out of her fingers in like a show. She goes like, I kind of do arcane magic, not religious divine miracles.
Damn. Who do we know?
I'm also not a blood hunter, so I don't have any experience in exorcisms. Although I do know a guy.
Well, she's kind of our problem now. I guess.
Well, most
hey,
ghosts
Malouk.
can't actually, without possession, leave the area of their demise.
Oh,
Yes.
never mind.
Okay.
Who else would there be for her to possess on this island? Not too many people. So
Ice
unless she
creatures.
possesses one of us, which the rest of us can just fucking wapow out of there.
It's a charisma save, and most of you are pretty rizful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except for like maybe Malouk.
I
You might have the
plus
lowest.
one.
Oh, plus
Yeah.
2. Yeah, no.
Yeah, Malouk is the lowest, and then there's 3 charisma casters, and Ellison with like a 7 or something.
Ellison has a 16, so plus 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, Fury is a +8 with
honestly-
advantage.
So honestly, we'd be fine.
Yeah,
We
I'll
could
just go find this
leave
bitch.
here.
I'll just go find this bitch, lock her in hell, and get the hell out of
Eh,
here. And she
sounds
tosses the orb up and catches it, and then throws it in her pocket. Or in her, like, satchel. And she goes,
I do have to ask.
Is that the codicil of white?
Yep.
Yep.
She's trying to open the stupid glacier.
Oh, cool. She locks it and goes, well, I'll see you later then. And begins to walk off.
And I want to try to steal it back without getting caught.
The orb or the codicil, or both?
The codicil.
Because you need both.
True.
You could just steal her bag.
True, I could do that. But how do I do that without getting noticed? Unless we wait for the whale. Oh, I can just put it in my fucking bag of holding. Am I stupid or what?
Yeah, just be
Because
careful.
it's not a bag of
also
holding.
A bag of holding. Okay.
It's not. It
Okay.
isn't. You saw
Yeah,
what was
no.
in there. It's a components pouch. There's like materials and.
Okay, so do I need to sleight of hand and stealth for that?
I'll go and make go ahead and make a stealth check.
Cool.
Guidance.
Well, it's not necessary because I rolled a nat 20 and my stealth is 11. I will
Well, you
take
do
it.
have you do still have guidance for the next roll.
Okay.
It'll
Alright,
last for a
so
minute.
either way, that was a 31 for my stealth.
Mhm.
Am I adding guidance to that, or...
No, add it to your next roll.
Okay. And then my sleight of hand, yes?
Yeah. Even though you got like a plus 37 on your sleight of hand or some shit like that.
It's a 16, so I rolled an 18, so that should be a
24.
fucking 34?
Yeah.
Yes.
Roll for guidance. Yeah.
Roll for guidance. And that was a 4! That was a 4, so that's
30.
a 38!
38.
Yeah. So you guys are like, oh shit, she's disappearing with the stuff that we need to do the thing. And then Finch just vanishes. And then literally like half a second later reappears.
I make sure they don't see me with the bag, though, so
Yeah.
they have plausible deniability.
Yeah, like Finch like literally like turns around, melts into the shadows, and then disappears for like 30 seconds to a minute. And then after that time frame comes back and it's just looking smug as fuck.
Alright, so let's go grab the heart.
Let's.
Let's go.
Alright.
We're off to get the heart. The wonderful.
And that's where we're gonna end the session.
How many rolls did I get above 30? Like
Most of them.
4?
More than
That's
half.
after this episode. Goodbye, stream.
Bye,
Goodbye,
stream.
Hi, stream! The plural.
My stream's still up. Probably bye.
Yeah,
as
Hans is
well.
gonna keep streaming. Alright, goodbye, stream.
Goodbye, bye,
Good
stream
night,
as well.
stream.
So I'll see you again in like an hour or two. Bye bye.